KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Thursday. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. Alongside me, Packer backer Kyle Wallace.
Feel good. It's Thursday. I'm a little thirsty. I think the Packers are a little thirsty, too, for a victory, so it's going to be a good week.
It's a tale as old as time. Packer loss in the fields, and just one day at a time, optimistic Kyle resurfaces.
Yeah, I mean, he resurfaced yesterday.
You did
by saying this was not a bad loss to the Eagles, which is
Y'all were trying to make it seem like the world was coming to an end for my Green Bay Packers, which is not true.
It's not a whole lot of optimism, but hey, there's another game on Sunday.
Yeah, they win on Sunday, then they win again on Sunday.
But again, how many times have we done if they win, they have proven that no matter who they play, you can't do it's a win now.
Well, they better change. It's time to change it. It's time to put up or shut up. You ain't got no room for error now. You playing a team of the same caliber of the Panthers and and the Browns. If you lose to the Giants, it's over.
I will say every game is utterly critical. Every game's already important in the NFL, but if you're the Indianapolis Colts, for instance, you drop a game or something, you're still in the lead. You'll be all right. You're going to make the playoffs. This Packer team, every game is critical. It makes each game more fun to watch.
Alex Strofs running the show. Get us on the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776 on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. So a little change up here. We're going to get into Matty Mouse LaFleur in a little bit. But this conversation came about when I was sitting at home. My wife is out of town. I know Brad doesn't have a dog. Kyle doesn't have a dog. So I was like wondering who could I ask that would give me a quick response to see if I'm crazy or not. I stumbled across a video that said, if you gave your dog away, you would receive $10,000 a week. Would you do it? And why are you making that face?
I need to get some dogs.
Why, Kyle?
$10,000 a week
for the rest of your life.
Fido, Fofo, Fufu. Who was what was the Air Bud?
Toto.
Toto. They all be on the streets, roaming the damn streets.
$10,000 a week for the rest of your life. That's $520,000.
And to be clear, given away means to somebody else.
I would give it to the streets.
But you're not.
Kyle's saying he'd give the dog to nobody.
I would make an electric fence and put the collar on the dog, so if the dog tried to come back, he'd be like, I can't come back.
You're reaching animal cruelty.
That's animal abuse.
No, it's not. People have shock fences all the time.
No, but you're boxing it in.
Well, I'm trying to box it out.
Box it out.
It's the same thing. It's gonna learn. Was the Pavlov that said, you learn behavior, they'll learn. Don't bring your ass
You're
back
not
here.
allowed back.
Because I ain't losing this 10 G's a week after.
So, Strofe, it wasn't your dog. It was your girlfriend's dog.
It's become my dog.
Wow.
And what would you do?
See ya, Patricia.
You're saying see ya, Patricia.
Hold on a minute.
But what would your girlfriend do?
She got very angry at me. We'll get to that in a moment.
And if you have a dog, 800-990-3776, or if you don't have a dog, would you give away a dog for $10,000 a week?
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life? I get that.
But Ben,
$520K a year.
We are talking $520K a year. So every 2 years, you're making over $1 million. Okay, I'm viewing this as untaxed. Okay, so
of course you are.
In my pocket, I've got $1 million every 2 years, $10,000 a week every week for the rest of my life.
Every time you see that money come in, you're gonna think about the dog.
I'll just get another dog.
That's how replaceable your dog is.
No, I love Patricia.
No, you don't. You don't love her.
Price. You got a bounty on her damn head.
So, like, how much do you love her?
Everybody's got a price for everything, Kyle.
So, like, you'd give away your girlfriend for $10,000 a year?
Of course not. But my girlfriend's going to live to be more than 15.
Here's the other thing. The question isn't how much do you love your dog. The question is how much does your dog love you? And the dog loves you because you feed it. and you put a roof over its head.
Well, Brad. Oh,
If
wait a
you
minute.
took that dog and put it in another household that just fed it and it kept it safe from the cold weather, that dog would love them.
Well, I didn't know Bradley Norman was the anti-dog chain.
I'm not an anti-dog. I grew up with dogs. We have family dogs now.
Brad just said,
But first of all,
dog don't love you.
I'm not rushing to go get a Nortman estate dog. That's for darn sure. And number two is, we would have this dog go to a friend's house and we traveled.
No, you can't see the dog ever again. You can't see the dog ever again. You will never be able to see the dog ever again.
Brad's saying the dog don't care about you. So what
I'd
he's
be
saying,
good with it.
But that's like
The dog
not
would
the
be-
case.
I'd be very sad. I would wipe my tears with $100 bills that I'd never need to use again.
no, Lassie
You
don't need,
dispose of them.
I'd
Lassie don't need to come
I'd have a
home.
yacht in 3 months.
Yeah, that's very. Yeah. What type of yacht?
Yeah, you
much?
maybe a
How much are
a
yachts?
speedboat that sleeps.
He is
but-
kind of broke. He said a yacht in 3 months.
Well, how much are yachts?
Yachts cost like $800,000.
How big of a
Okay,
yacht?
well, I'd have a yacht in 2 years.
How big?
Okay.
How big?
and
of a
then
yacht?
you'd have nothing left over.
$500,000 yacht.
You need to keep dogs. You can't even
$300,000.
handle money if you had money.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
but
he's talking about buying yachts. So where are you going to live at?
I'd hire Brad. He'd handle my money.
manage that for you.
He ain't going
for
to let you
free.
buy a yacht.
Maybe actually, if you're making that, I'd actually.
I hate to say it, I can't. I wouldn't be able to do it. I was looking at I watched this video, and we have 2 dogs, and both of our dogs were with us. I'd say 3 years, like just by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
My dog, her dog. Now they're our dogs. So I don't want to speak to the one that she raised. I will speak to Bruce.
Damn, you like separating the one that she raised. We know what you're doing with that dog.
Kyle, he's not the stepdad. He's the dad who stepped up.
He
okay?
he don't want to step up no more. He said, that dog can be
I
gone."
watched that video and I looked at my dog in its optic stems as it's looking at me and coming over and laying on my lap and just being the best thing in the entire world, that you could have the worst day and they're always happy to see you. When you have the worst day, is your fiance or spouse always happy to see you?
Sometimes.
No, not always.
Exactly.
The
The
answer's
answer's
no.
no. The answer's no. The dog is smiling and happy no matter what every time you come home.
Because you feed it. It knows it's mealtime.
No,
Yeah.
they're
It's
pack
like,
animals.
This person
Like,
takes care of me.
Exactly. How could I just kick Brucey out to the world?
I don't know.
For money?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
$500,000.
I looked at him and I was like, I almost started crying.
Yeah.
And this is even a real scenario.
Hey, brother. Hey, there's a phone. Take videos and pictures. You can always have.
That would be
memories.
worse. That would make it worse.
I think when you count that money, all that
How
pot of
old is
water money, I
Brucey?
think you'll be all right.
Brucey's 7.
You're at least halfway, bro.
Damn. I know, Brad.
Yeah, let him go. You
No,
had
I
7
want to
great
cherish
years.
every second that I have.
You had 7 amazing.
You had 7
years.
great years.
500
7
you know
great
how much
years.
money you would make in
Let
7
him go
years?
into retirement somewhere else. You'll get over it.
$3.5 million, by the way. For
He's
7
worth.
years.
So you saying this dog is worth $3.5 million? That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying, Ben.
It's an impossible question.
No, it's
guys.
not. It's an easy question.
Strove, you're all talk. If you had to,
$500,000 a
Okay,
year
so-
for the rest of my life.
let me rephrase this question to you.
You'd never see Patricia again, and you guys would never see me again.
I will
And-
say there's
and
some
you
pretty
wouldn't have a
legit yachts
girlfriend.
for $1 million.
And you
Some
wouldn't have a
pretty great
girlfriend.
yachts.
I'm going to ask you this. You have the sole decision making. Your girlfriend's out of this. You are making the decision for you and your girlfriend to either get rid of Patricia or make the $10,000 a week for the rest of your
And
life.
deal with whatever the collateral damage of that.
No, the collateral is she ain't going to be with
Well,
them.
you don't know that, but
Could you convince her to stay with a yacht?
Strofe, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
See?
Say, baby, I got a
he's
yacht,
calculating his response.
Yeah, she'll get over it. You'll
You
get a
could
new
get a yacht
Patricia.
after a couple of years.
Let him speak.
Tom Brady was able to get a little bit of hair from that dog and clone the damn thing. Clone Patricia. You be all right.
I'm just saying, yacht life would be pretty sick.
She'll love yacht life. She'll love.
Who's she?
You can't bring a dog on
girl.
yacht life.
You think she'd be there?
I mean, if she's still.
So this is what I'm
She'd have to
saying.
stick around for 2 more years because I need to save the money to get the yacht.
I mean, if she left, I'm gonna tell you one thing about these boats and these pontoons. I got a pontoon, and I gotta kick women away from me sometimes back in the day. Oh,
He's
yeah.
saying if you have a yacht, girls won't be a problem.
A yacht?
I'll be floating out east somewhere.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
or without your girlfriend.
Out west, you go straight to Miami.
With this money,
Yeah, I
are
was
you
gonna say,
with
most
or
of these-
without your
Most of
girlfriend?
these yachts are docked in
I would hope
South
she'd
Beach.
stay.
Yeah.
So
What are
would
you
you
doing,
give
Stro?
away I need a yes or a no? You need to be on the record.
Can I read you the text I got?
What,
Of
what
course.
text you get?
You son of a bleep. You would get rid of Patricia? That means you'd get rid of me too, because I'm going with her.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Well, you're going to be broke forever.
And now single. Oh, no.
Emotionally.
Emotionally, yeah, there it is.
Fiscally? Fiscally, I'm making $10K a week.
Oh, my gosh. Strofe, you pulled the Kyle Wallace for real. You said forget all that. You just going to deal with the fallout at home, huh? I love my girl, but I ain't spending $3 on her.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, I would definitely drop.
I know
any
you
dog.
would do this.
Yeah,
Ben,
know,
I
this
can't
ain't even a
believe
question.
you were. I can't believe you wouldn't even
He's
think about it.
lying.
I'm not.
What did Mrs. Bruss say?
That's a great question.
If it's okay to share with the
Of
with
course
the class.
it's okay.
Strofe, I feel like you're still noodling back there. I feel like given the option.
About what?
You know,
I feel like I've been pretty clear.
She's contemplating her freedoms in life. And for $525,000 a year, you have some freedom.
Baby, we're retired.
freedoms.
You don't
Now-
have to pay for a dog anymore. We're retired.
That is true, man. If I had
It's for the rest of your
$520,000
life.
the rest of my
Ben.
life, I
The
would
rest of your life.
have a good life.
But Bruce!
Bruce,
Bruce only got 8 years left at most.
So you know what's crazy?
You've got 60 years to go.
been peeped
60?
with
Don't you?
520
That'd be 94.
Nah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you got 60.
Think about
Bruce
the
has
medicine.
6.
Think about the
50,
medical.
50 is what we're shooting for.
Think about the medical opportunities you'd have. You could live forever.
No, here's the thing. No.
If you save that money wisely, you would have, by the time you're 85 years old, millions and millions of dollars.
But how is that going to help you live forever?
well, because
You can pay for all
Magic
the
Johnson had money. He lived forever.
Brad has no idea.
I don't know what
why.
you're talking about.
Wait, really?
Magic Johnson?
You don't.
Are you kidding me? This is like ramen noodles all over again.
Wait. What's with Magic Johnson?
I'll tell you off air.
No, this is public information.
I know.
Was he like trying to freeze himself or something? Cryogenically frozen like Austin Powers?
Oh my
Okay.
God. Ben
The whole
Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex
Seriously.
Strofe. This has now turned to Brad has no idea what happened to Magic Johnson, how he's still alive with money.
Brad,
You don't
where were you in 1991?
Yeah, I know he's got AIDS or
Okay.
HIV or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's had it for a long time. He survived, thank goodness.
Yeah,
Because of money.
but
he had the best health care you can get,
Yeah.
which allowed for him in a time where it was a death sentence for a lot of people to survive.
But
It's
it
been
doesn't mean he's gonna
34
live
years.
forever.
But it's been 34 years.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but he's gonna.
he out-
Unfortunately,
Well,
know.
everybody dies eventually. That's
Yeah.
the point you're making.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But
he did a great job with the health.
you can extend it.
But in
Yeah.
the early 1990s,
It was a death sentence for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
He had to retire, didn't he? Or he ended
He
up
did
retiring.
retire.
Yeah.
He did retire.
Now Brad's a Magic Johnson expert.
Yeah, sure.
But I will say this though, Ben. Bruce is gonna die. Okay, he is. Everybody's gonna die, but he's gonna die 8-10 years from now, right? And when Brad took his
8-10
$520,
years.
that's a long diagnosis.
I'm trying to make the
Those
kid
would be
okay.
some rough final years for
Okay.
Brucey.
But when Brad took his $500,000, I took my $500,000, and Strofe took his $500,000. 8 years from now, when you see us living large, and Bruce is just in your backyard,
limping.
Damn!
Bruce would be limping for 2 years.
you're gonna be
and then he's
thinking,
in your
"Damn,
backyard.
I'm sitting here working my behind off because of this dog that's in a damn wheelchair, moving his back legs around because he can't
Kyle-
walk with a cone on his
And
hand."
Kyle and Brad are like living on Strofe's yacht.
And meanwhile, you got
Yeah.
I can't come with you, Strofe. I gotta take care of Bruce. I gotta change his diaper again.
Hey, Ben, you want to come to Miami and come to the yacht?
I'm not gonna lie,
Bottomless pina coladas, baby.
Kyle. I think you sold me.
Yeah, Bruce, look,
Yeah.
you got the last thing Ben Bruss want to do is sit here and spend time taking care of a dog
Next
that
thing you know,
can't
I'm
move.
spending all the money on the surgeries. I'm like, damn this damn dog.
You know what? And Brucey, if he loves you, he would want that for you.
He would.
He wouldn't want you to restrain your life for him. He's gonna be just fine. He's gonna be fed.
You don't know all that.
No, these dogs get rehomed all the time. I
They
gave away my dog when I was a kid.
What do you mean?
We had a dog when I was a kid. We gave him away. We couldn't take care of him. We gave him away.
How long did you have him for?
Oh, we had him for all of probably a year. It was
You
too
had him
much.
for a year?
It was too much.
What was he doing that was so
Kyle
egregious?
gave away a dog for no money. He for damn sure is giving one away for $10K a week.
We gave him to somebody who had a farm. He liked to run, and we weren't a running family. And so we liked to run, and we said, you know
We're
what?
not a running family.
My mom hated dogs. She doesn't like dogs. She got chased by a dog as a kid, so she's been scared of him. So the fact that we even had the dog.
Who was the person that made the decision to get the dog then in your family?
It was
Considering
me.
Mama Wallace and Papa
It
Wallace.
was me. They had some dogs, some little labs. Black labs were so cute back in the day, and I went by them damn puppies, and I got a puppy.
So there's one person
Gray.
who I feel I feel like I can say this. I might get in trouble. I might not. Gina Della from Pella lied to her children about being allergic to dogs because she didn't want a dog. Wow. And then I'm friends with her son who works here, Austin, who would watch our dogs and specifically Bruce, my dog, and bring over to Gina's, and Gina loves Bruce. So what do you think Gina would say, Brad? Because in 7 years, 0 for 7, or 6 years, 0 for 72 months, I got to have a whole new, brand new set of windows in my upstairs.
I mean,
and Bruce is going to be gone by then.
I'll tell you what, I mean,
she'd probably say,
you know the decision, Ben.
Get rid of Bruce, even though I love him, and upgrade your windows.
That's right. I mean, because that kind of deal, this deal and that deal from Pella Windows and Doors doesn't just come around all the time. It comes around only every once in a while, and lucky you, it's happening right now. So if you wanted to be like Ben and just redo all those windows up top for a deal of a lifetime, then you do this with the 0% for 72 months. That's 6 years of 0% interest. You get the customizable, the beautiful, the durable, the home value increasing, and the energy cost decreasing Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. So don't wait any longer. Winter is right on your doorstep. You get that free consultation. You stop into the Experience Center in Brookfield. I'll tell you what, every time we go there, we are nothing short of inspired by looking at everything that they have for you. So get that free consultation today at PellaWI.com. And enjoy those beautiful Pella Windows and Doors.
No one can trust what they're going to see on Sunday because nobody knows at this point from the Green Bay Packers standpoint.
I want to put a disclaimer out there for me and Brad. We love dogs.
Dogs.
I love dogs. I'm just not a dog guy, but I love your dog. Beautiful dogs. I love.
Why aren't you putting out a disclaimer for me and Ben?
I mean, because everybody knows Ben loves dogs, and I don't.
I'll pet your dog for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I love every minute of it. I'm not trying to take it home.
Yeah, I'll let your dog jump
All
on
right,
my
thanks
leg.
for the disclaimer.
I just want to, because, people get upset. I love dogs.
Matty Mouse LaFleur, is he going to turn it around? We'll tell you why or why not next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN,
Caleb Williams sucks.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Craving that crispy, cheesy, thick Detroit-style pizza? Well, now you got it with Screamin' Sicilian. Screamin' Sicilian delivers the crunch, the gooey cheese pull, and that light, airy crust that you love, all baked in its own pan for those crave-worthy caramelized edges straight from your home oven. You got the cheese, the pepperoni, multi-meat, or supreme. It's like dining out, but without the hefty bill. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian, Detroit style, thick, crispy, unapologetically screamin'.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
The Packers have lost 3 games this year. In those games, they've allowed the following amount of points: 13, 16, and 10. And for a team that's supposed to have a dominant offense that hasn't been able to get it done in those spots, questions naturally arise. Matt LaFleur asked by our Jason Wilde Wednesday, would he consider giving up play calling? Take a listen to this interaction.
You're not going to give up play calling, I assume? No.
While the Packers' offensive shortcomings are no laughing matter, maybe the panic mode we've entered is. The Packers, after all, are 5-3-1 on the season. I'm Alex Stroh.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Need to find that perfect home? Don't sell. Upgrade with a home equity loan. Renovate that kitchen. Retile that bath. You choose the fixtures. Let us do the math. Tri-City National Bank. Equal housing lender. NMLS 433891.
It's finally here. The ultimate automotive Black Friday event starts now at Cunis. Get ready for door-busting deals that'll blow you away. Come early on Black Friday, November 28th, and score the deal of a lifetime. A $99 doorbuster vehicle. That's right, $99. Or drive off an incredible savings with select vehicles priced at $499 and $999. But the deals don't stop there, because all month long, every Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealership is slashing prices on new vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, along with an unbeatable selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. All makes, all models, all on sale. Trade in your ride and cash in on huge event savings at nearby Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet. The legendary Cunis Black Friday event only happens once a year, and when it's gone, it's gone. Get event updates and see inventory at CunisBlackFriday.com. Prices do not include tax, title, license, registration, and $499 Wisconsin dealer service fee.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
Did you forget the first day of school is this week and little Nancy still needs her name embroidered on her backpack? Or the company shirts are due now, not next week? Maybe the boss just declared Steve's retirement party is today and the shirts are mandatory? Whatever the rush, Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more in Mequon has got you covered. With fast turnarounds, no minimums, eco-friendly printing, and high-quality custom apparel, Big Frog brings your custom ideas to life fast. Stop by Big Frog in Mequon or visit bigfrog.com/Mequon. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more, where your ideas leap to life.
Give the gift of a special night out from the Bartolotta Restaurants. Purchase a gift card at bartolottas.com and get a $20 holiday bonus for every $100 you spend. Happy holidays from all of us at the Bartolotta Restaurants, and thank you, Milwaukee.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Of course, I go to my personal Twitter at Ben Brust, and 4 hours ago, someone followed me, and the picture of their profile is a dog.
Oh.
I don't think he would do the offer of give your dog away for $10,000 a week.
I don't know. People struggling out here. $500,000 a year.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe running the show. Ernie in a barn, how much can you get for your ex-wife? I don't know if we can make an arrangement for that, but...
I don't know if you want to sell humans.
That's super illegal, yeah. Why would you read that?
Oh, Ernie in the barn has an ex-wife, huh? I see why. All the attitude he be giving me all the day.
That's why I read it.
Gotcha.
And I sympathize with Ernie as a child of divorce. And you should too, Strofe. Child of like 18 divorces.
Dang! Now, why you take shots at him?
Because he's laughing while he's typing. / mad, like, what are you doing, Ben? What I'm doing is I am so sick of not knowing what to expect on Sundays, other than expecting what the hell is going to happen. Because you go into a game 2 weeks ago where you're 13.5-point favorites against the Panthers. You bleep the bed. You score 7 points, as I've mentioned many times in this program. Shocking. They lost 10-7 in 2026. And by the way, in today's football, where kickoffs basically imaginary move the ball to the 35 and the 40, like don't trust a kicker, like it's just like it's like near impossible to score 7 points. It really is in today's NFL. And the Packers did that. So if on Sunday against Jameis Winston, fired coach, the old coach's bump, Jameis Winston over Russell Wilson, they somehow, and when I say somehow is not even that crazy to say, they come in to Lambeau Field and beat the Packers. Does Matt LaFleur have a job?
Yeah, Matt LaFleur definitely has a job. I mean, if the Packers lose to the Giants...
3 straight games.
Three straight
games.
3 straight games. You're exactly right.
With Cleveland in there.
He has. Now, I know they didn't give Mike McCarthy this treatment, but he deserves to see this year through, no matter how it goes. And honestly, too, I look at this, and I'm reflective of the 2023 season. I remember sitting here saying, we're going to jump in Lake Michigan if the Packers make the playoffs when they were 2-5, and they had a 10% chance to make the playoffs.
I don't remember that show. I wasn't there that day.
But so happy for you that we are a unit and we do things together, Kyle. It's amazing what we get you to do when you are out. But they went ahead, they got hot, and they rattled off and won however many to make to the playoffs, right? I'm not saying that it would be likely to happen. But the reality is you have enough firepower that you have Matt LaFleur at the helm. And maybe, just maybe, even if you lose 3 straight in really ugly fashion, I'm still not willing to throw in the towel for the season, because if you fire Matt LaFleur, there's nobody else on the staff that's going to be able to, call plays.
He can't even call plays.
Yeah, but who else is going to do it in such a way where you're like, you know what? At least the Packers still have a chance with this guy. Like, if you had some young gun who was like an offensive wizard, I'd say maybe
that's a problem for his coaching tree, by the way. Everyone wants the defensive coordinator. Adam Stenavich isn't being lined up for opportunities. That's kind of an issue when you think about that.
Yeah, he hasn't had many people underneath him on the offensive side that has really had any opportunity whatsoever.
So
to me, I would say no.
Packers lose to the Giants, and you say he turns it around and he's not fired. Kyle, if he loses to the Giants, you're a Packer backer. Where's your head?
Hey, he packing his bags. He got to go. You can't lose to the New York Giants. When you look at this football team, this is the last should be easy game for the Green Bay Packers. I understand the NFL ain't easy, but if you lose to the New York Giants, Matt LaFleur has to go, because at this point now, you're talking about 3 straight losses, and Ben, you even alluded to it. Your 3 of your 5 losses would have come to bad football teams. That is a bad thing for Matt LaFleur. So if he loses this football game against the Giants, he should be fired as the Green Bay Packers head coach, because at that point, I would have no faith, and neither would those guys in the locker room, should they have faith, that they're going to be able to turn around and make a run for the Super Bowl. This season ain't about just making the playoffs. This season was about making a run towards the Super Bowl. If you can't beat the Giants week 10 or week 11 in the NFL season, you ain't winning the Super Bowl, so you might as well get ready, and this will be a hot job. So you might as well get people excited about who can be the next head coach of the Green Bay Packers.
Do you think the Packers would actually do it?
Oh, man. The Packers did fire Mike McCarthy years ago, but that wasn't with Ed Policy running the show.
And that was on the tail end of, like, that. To me, the equivalent of Mike McCarthy would be again next season.
Yeah, but something would be clearly broken with the Green Bay Packers if they cannot beat the Giants and this offense stalls out again. If your team literally goes 3 weeks in a row where you can't score more than 2 touchdowns in a game, then the offense is broken, and Matt LaFleur had enough time. He had basically almost a full month to get it figured out, and he could not get it figured out, especially against a team like the Giants. The competition only gets stiffer. The Vikings, yes, they don't have the best of records, but they still have a great defensive coordinator and a very good defense. The Detroit Lions are a fighting team. The Chicago Bears haven't been awful this year. The Broncos have a phenomenal defense. The Ravens' defense is questionable, but hell, the Packers' offense is questionable as well currently right now. So I would say definitely move on from Matt LaFleur if he loses this game. So is he coaching for his job on Sunday? Absolutely, because if he loses, he should be fired.
But then you're saying the rest of the year they're going to be offensively rudderless. Like, you are truly giving up on the entire season, because who else is going to come in and call plays? Stenavich?
Not Stenavich, Luke Getsy, somebody going to figure it all out, because at this time, if you lose to the Giants, the season's over. Like, the season's over. So we going to wait to the end of the season to fire him or no? I guess
they'd also be losing to a backup quarterback. They'd also be losing to a backup quarterback.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And third string for this team.
That's very true.
Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson, and now they're going to Jameis.
So it would be Philly. I don't see this defense getting torched on Sunday. I think it will be on this offense just to make sure that they're scoring. I ain't worried about the defense. It's the offense that needs to have a breakout game. They need to have a game.
Oh, that scares me.
Breakout game.
No, not that part. I'm not worried about the defense. Yeah, I hear you. But as soon as this Green Bay Packers team, you think one thing's rolling, next thing you know, the opposite happens because they're so inconsistent.
Jameis is going to give you so many opportunities to get an interception on Sunday.
But he also slings it.
He does sling it, but he's going to give you some opportunities.
The Packers haven't really taken advantage of many opportunities this year.
In the last 4 weeks, they have. The Green Bay Packers is turning it up with turnovers of late. So, again, if you lose, Matt LaFleur has to go. There is no.
Doesn't matter how they lose. What if it's 35-31 and the offense actually looks decent?
Why is it 35-31?
Why is the Giants scoring 31 points?
Maybe what if they're off like they were the night they played the Cowboys?
So you're losing 35-31.
It's the Giants.
I understand that.
Dak Prescott has legitimate weapons.
Brad, I think you're
Malik Neighbors is out. Scatterboo out.
Yeah. Jackson Dart out.
Yeah.
And I think one thing you're failing to understand is that, yes, the offense is indicative of the play calling of Matt LaFleur, but he is the head football coach, not just the offensive coordinator. So if the defense gives up 35, yes, we could look up Jeff Hafley, but also Matt LaFleur is responsible for everything that happens on the field for this football team. It ain't just Hafley's defense. That is Matt LaFleur's defense because he's the head coach.
What if I told you that the interim head coach would then become Rich Bisaccia?
I know that does not mean. I mean, he wasn't a bad interim head coach. He did well with the Raiders.
Oh, how's his one unit he's supposed to be focusing on?
The kicking situation.
They're sticking with Brandon McManus, by the way.
The only way.
I don't know what.
It sounds like you have a lot of confidence in that man. That you're.
The season's over if we lose on Sunday.
The only thing that would intrigue me is if you give Hafley an audition. If you fire Matt LaFleur to be like, okay, Hafley, like you're the interim head coach, and use these final games as a. But again, like he wouldn't. The offense will not improve whatsoever. The defense might still be good, but is that even a fair audition for Jeff Hafley? I wouldn't want to walk into that if I was Hafley.
But if the offense did improve, right?
How would it possibly improve?
Again,
the fired coaches bump.
Yeah,
that is a thing, I will say.
If Hafley all of a sudden becomes the leader.
Sweet. I don't have to just run the ball on first and second down. We can actually do something on second down besides 75% of the time running it.
Yeah.
Which is actually why it's not out of the realm of possibilities for the Packers to lose, because you got a new quarterback in Jameis. They just fired their head coach. So there's a little bit of a spark. From what I can tell, Dayball is sort of an unliked character. So
why do we call him Dayball?
Because the guy called in called him Dayball.
How do you say his name?
Dable.
Brian Dayball.
Dayball.
The guy that called in called him Dayball.
Dayball. I kind of like Dayball.
Dayball. He's hanging out.
I think they're going to be playing loose with a lot of spirit. And I think Jameis actually brings a lot of juice to that team. So I think the Packers are going to win, but I don't think it's going to be an easy
I am done
task.
trying to say I think the Packers are going to win.
No, they need to win.
Yes, that's probably they need to win.
No, this is
it's not. I think they need to win because if they don't, they are showing their true colors to everyone again.
The Packers are going to be probably playing tight. The Giants are going to be playing loose for all these same reasons.
Listen,
bumps all that. You have to win this game. You have to be better than what you've been.
I agree with
you
that.
You have to.
I agree.
I don't care about what's going on the other side. You need to look internally and be like, what the hell is going on here? We need to fix it. We are more talented. We invested in this defense by trading for Micah Parsons. They're holding up the end of the bargain. Can they do it again today on Sunday? Well, guess what? They have to. And guess what has to change? Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love, with the offensive line that they have, figuring out a way to score points. I know it's a hard task. It's all in the trenches. The offensive line is banged up. Elton Jenkins out for the season. There's been times where the offensive line has been banged up, and they've patched it up to a point where they've been able to move the football.
This is the worst offensive line I've seen in a while with the Green Bay Packers, week in, week out.
I can't remember a worse offensive line.
They've had struggles before. I believe 2 years ago there were some struggles with Jordan Love with the offensive line, but they got it together.
They could at least run the ball with Aaron Jones.
Yeah, it just seems right now that they haven't gotten together. This may be odd to say, but it may be addition by subtraction with Elton Jenkins at the center position. Again, Sean Ryan isn't a natural center either, but if he has a better grasp of that center position where he's just a little bit more consistent at that position, then that might be actually better for the Green Bay Packers. But again, to be seen, it hurts losing a guy like that who is a really good offensive lineman, just played him out of position. It did not work so far this year, and unfortunately, season's over.
6.5-point favorites on the road.
Let's come down.
Well, if they lose, guess what? Matt LaFleur, you're in New York. Enjoy your vacation. Extended vacation.
Just stay there?
Yeah, might as well. Don't get back on that plane ride.
Strove, how's your Wheel of Strove today? It was pretty good yesterday, so you got to make sure it's good.
I think it's even better today.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't even ask.
Why are you so excited about it?
Because, similarly to Matt LaFleur, I came to a point with the Wheel of Strove where I needed to look inward. Ultimately, if things aren't working, it falls on nobody more than me. So as the head coach of sorts of the Wheel of Strove, I need to take responsibility and do whatever I can to fix this thing and get it back on track. So after my day off on Tuesday, I spent the entire day reflecting, looking inward, looking at film.
Hell with that. You were hungover and tired.
I wasn't hungover or tired. I had plenty of energy and I felt good.
You were tired.
You were tired yesterday.
I started yesterday. I wasn't Tuesday, though. I felt great on Tuesday. But anyway, I was looking inward. I was probably tired because I was staying up so late on Tuesday.
You didn't come to work on Tuesday.
Yeah, but I was thinking about the Wheel of Strove.
I don't buy that for a second. We'll find out how much you actually thought about it if you deliver coming up next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
You said, I'm really down in the dumps. Nobody gave me a compliment on my new sweater. So, yeah, we're gassing you up, handsome. You go, King.
Look at that.
King on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Any coach will tell you, games are won in the preparation. The same's true in cybersecurity. Trend Micro helps businesses move from reactive to proactive with cyber risk exposure management. That means real-time visibility into your risks across cloud, email, endpoints, and networks. For over 35 years, enterprises worldwide have trusted Trend Micro to prepare, protect, and perform. Don't wait for the next threat to blow the whistle. Get secure now at trendmicro.com because the best defense is being ready before the game even starts.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee. Why Z-Bart? Because you don't want rust holes in your expensive vehicle. Let Z-Bart keep the rust away with professional rust protection. Only at Z-Bart.
The Packers have lost 3 games this year. In those games, they've allowed the following amount of points: 13, 16, and 10. And for a team that's supposed to have a dominant offense that hasn't been able to get it done in those spots, questions naturally arise. Matt LaFleur asked by our Jason Wilde Wednesday, would he consider giving up play calling? Take a listen to this interaction.
You're not going to give up play calling, I assume? No.
While the Packers' offensive shortcomings are no laughing matter, maybe the panic mode we've entered is. The Packers, after all, are 5-3-1 on the season. I'm Alex Stroh.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee.
Do you want your car to shine like a diamond? Then you need Z-Gloss from Z-Bart. Z-Gloss gives you a mirror finish and protects your paint from everything Mother Nature can throw at it with a 10-year guarantee. Visit zbart.com for more information.
Hey y'all, it's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. Spent a lot of time pitching heat. Years later, the pain in my joints remind me of those days, but I'm not looking to sit still, and I definitely am not interested in going under the knife. That's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Not just for elite retired athletes. QC Kinetics gives everyday folks joint pain relief using regenerative treatments that work with your body to help repair joint damage.
No surgery, no long recovery, whether it's your knees, hips, shoulders, or back. My friends at QC Kinetics will help you get moving again so you can get back to doing the things you love.
QC Kinetics medical professionals will look at your x-rays or MRI to determine if you're a good candidate.
I trusted QC Kinetics to help me feel like myself again, and I'm proud to recommend them to you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 414-667-5559. That's 414-667-5559. 414-667-5559.
We see you out there doing things your way. So why shop the same retail giants as everyone else when you can find the same trusted products at unbeatable farm and fleet prices? Like all Cat brand work boots, $10 off. 16 packs of Duracell AA or AAA batteries, $12.99. Assorted Red Devil lifetime caulk, $4.99. Plus, rewards members get 10% off their entire purchase and early Black Friday deals during our private shopping night this Sunday starting at 5 p.m. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Being original.
A father faces homelessness. A mother is hospitalized, and there's no one to watch their children. La Causa Crisis Nursery and Respite Center is the only free 24/7 crisis nursery in Milwaukee. It's a safe and nurturing place for children aged 0 to 12 to stay while their parents work to regain stability and strength. Your generosity keeps the doors open, so join them at Facts and Familia Trivia Night on November 19th. All proceeds support La Causa Crisis Nursery and Respite Center. Get tickets and learn more at lacausa.org.
Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe is running the show. Get us on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. Tim says it sounds like Ben thinks he should be coaching.
Based off what?
Try your hand at it.
I'd love to try it.
I would love for you not to try it. I have hope with Matt LaFleur. I would be hopeless with you.
Could you score at least 7 points in a game?
No. No.
Yeah, I'd say Jordan, just go up tempo and play football.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is.
That
maybe-
could work.
Yeah, I spoke too soon.
Keep it.
Boom!
vanilla.
Roasted all of you. OC Ben coming in to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Wheel of Strofe time.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Another day, another buckaroonie on the Wheel of Strofe. I've got topics, I've got questions, I've got thoughts, I've got opinions.
You always say that, but that doesn't always come true.
We've turned a new leaf over here, okay? Can you just give me an attempt?
Trusting the process.
Thank you.
Wheel of Strofe.
Well, that's definitely wrong.
Is this thing ever going to not stop spinning?
Very, very loose spin. Gears must be oiled up.
Purple. Purple. For feeling low.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Second time we've heard this today.
So who played it?
Yesterday marked a sad day in American history, fellas, as the final penny
Yeah?
No, this legit. I'm honestly sad.
The final penny
I'm
was
so glad we're
pressed.
talking about this.
I'm sad about this.
The final penny was pressed in Pennsylvania yesterday. And this marks a sad day for all Americans. We grew up using Abraham to pay for our soda pops, to pay for our Little Debbie treats at the resident gas station. And no longer will new pennies be made because it actually costs 3 cents to print 1 penny, which is remarkable. Which is crazy mathematics. But I'm in
the copper.
But pennies are dead, guys. This
Find
is
a penny,
horrible.
pick it up all day long. You'll have good
pennies
luck.
become more valuable
Yes.
now?
100 years from now,
wait.
yeah.
Oh,
Because
100
there's
years. I'm
going
not
to
gonna
be a
around that
limited
long.
amount of supply.
Do you think I could make money by hoarding pennies?
There's rare pennies that can get you a lot of money. But y'all remember as kids when we saw pennies from like 1940?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dog. As a kid, you're like, oh, wow. Dude, we're almost 100 years old with some of them damn pennies.
It's crazy to think that
The journey of a coin.
a penny in the 40s.
You got a
was
penny
made
on
during
you?
World War II. Think about how many hands.
This one's older than me, 1989.
See?
Oh, that's the year I was born. That's
You
that
want it
penny.
to commemorate the final penny?
I'm good.
You don't want to frame it or anything?
I don't want
Pennies are dead, Brad.
I would
That's
say
okay.
Show some damn respect.
Yeah, I'm sad. I mean, it makes economic sense. You can't spend more.
I'm bad. I throw away pennies.
That's illegal.
That's what the government's doing now, so I guess it's fine. It's not illegal.
Is it?
They're going to take it out.
What
You
is
can
that?
throw away money.
You're not supposed to.
Wait, why can't you though? It's if it's Ben's money, why can't he decide what he?
It's
do
not
with
Ben's
it?
Yeah,
money.
but
He's
if
borrowing
you light a
currency.
dollar bill on fire, that's a federal offense.
Why?
What do you mean, why? It is.
You're just trying to help inflation.
You should not throw away pennies because they are still legal tender and can be exchanged for cash. Yeah, you're ruining.
I mean, I've never done it.
Oh, now you
Yeah.
come back. Yeah.
Disclaimer, this is,
Throwing away U.S. currency, generally illegal because it is considered the destruction of money, which is a federal offense.
Why is destroying money illegal?
What do you mean? Why is this?
You
the
have
financial guy is
Why
upset.
can't you do what you want with
I
it?
want you to understand the money that you have is not actually yours. Those dollar bills are the United States government.
Yeah,
that's not
correct.
your money.
Government.
It is, no, literally, you earn this money, right? You have it, but it's not yours. It's supposed to be part of a system of exchanging cash for goods. That dollar is not yours to
But if I
own.
have a good, I can do whatever I want with that good or dollar.
Because you now have ownership of the good. You don't own the dollar. Now, can you keep the dollar the rest of your life? Yes. But when you die, guess what? Somebody gonna go in that wallet. It's gonna be circulated right back into the economy.
Fascinated.
Y'all both going to jail.
I will miss pennies. I mean, they're still going to be out in circulation, but there's something about a penny that's just.
I hate
it's
pennies.
Pure.
If I
You're
touch
wholesome.
a penny, I feel like I need to wash my hands.
You probably
They do smell.
Yeah, I mean they're
They
old.
do smell very tinny.
Why do you smell pennies?
You ever smelled a penny?
You smell.
Smell your hands after touching it?
Yeah,
Have anybody
it's
ever put
like
change in their mouth before?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Hands.
You put change in your mouth.
I did when I was a kid.
Wheel
Yeah, my brother.
Stroke.
Threw,
You know, that
my brother
math-
threw a quarter at my sister, and
Kyle sucking on pennies
No, I
just
wasn't
makes a lot of things.
and
make
then
sense.
and then I heard she accidentally swallowed a quarter.
Probably got
comes out.
It's probably passed.
It passed.
Yeah.
That'd
She
be-
was 25
Holy
cents richer.
cow. Did she own that quarter when it was in her system?
It's probably in circulation. Probably somebody else now has that penny. And they don't know where it came from. Or
Think
quarter.
about that.
Blue, something we often talk about on this show is public bullying. You may remember last year when Paul Skeens won the Rookie of the Year award for the Pittsburgh Pirates while sitting next to his famous girlfriend, Livy Dunn. He didn't show any emotion. He just sat there. Livy gave him a hug. It was very awkward. Last night, Paul Skeens announced as the NL's unanimous Cy Young Award winner. And while celebrating his victory on the same couch, his mother to his right, his girlfriend to his left, same position he was in last year when he was announced as the Rookie of the Year, gave us 2 double fist pumps, and then hugged his girlfriend, then hugged his mother. Public bullying works. He showed some emotion. He's less robotic than ever. This is a good thing.
Now,
Improvement by Paul
that was so
Skeens.
manufactured. Like, you could tell he was like, oh, I have to show emotion. So he's like, ugh. And here's a half-hearted hug
Yeah,
and
but
a
at least he did
half-hearted
it.
hug.
Than last year?
Is he just not like an expressive dude?
He's kind of a robot. He's
Because
just a good baseball
a Cy
player.
Young, that's a pretty big deal. I'd be pretty excited.
I would be excited as well. But, I mean, that's how he's wired. Plus, his team still sucks.
They do suck.
Yeah, I mean, 1.9.
Strofe, look this up. No, don't look this up. Keep going on the wheel of Strofe.
Is he and Livy Dunn engaged yet?
They are not. Do you
They're
know who
just-
Livy Dunn is?
Yeah, she's a gymnast from LSU.
Okay, why do you know that?
She's famous.
Yeah, but you don't know things.
I don't actually know how. I mean, they're a famous couple.
Yeah, they're
they
all
get shown
over.
on the screen all the time.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
It's hard to miss.
They
Livy
get
Dunn-
shown on the
I don't think
screen
I've
all
ever
the
seen
time.
Livy Dunn do anything athletic.
I've never seen. She used to be like in commercials for
Yeah,
stuff.
she was like famous for being on social
So
media.
she was the highest earning NIL athlete when it was initially passed.
I will say I'm surprised I do know who she is.
Well,
I'm surprised
she was a big deal because she signed the first $1 million NIL deal.
for
She's
being
the first athlete to
attractive.
do it.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, for being a good-looking lady.
It's crazy.
Very good looking, yes.
Well, come on. It does take skill to be on the LSU gymnastics.
I'm not saying
team.
Which
not-
often won national championships. Yes.
Yes.
Did she win? Like
I know
an
she did not win the
individual?
individual award.
No, she won no individuals. But the team won several times.
Have
She was there.
do y'all watch Livy Dunn because she's so great at gymnastics, or do you just see her
I've
walking
tuned
around?
in a lot to watch gymnastics.
Ben watches her GRWMs. Brad, what does GRWM
that?
stand for?
GRWMs.
Oh, none of you know? I would like each of you to give me a guess. GRWMs.
Is this a gymnastics term?
I don't know, Ben. You tell me. GRWM.
It looks like grown-ups.
Dude, you got to give us a hint. Is it
it's
gymnastics
as in
related?
money. GRWM.
It's probably an acronym.
It is an acronym. It is a social media staple.
Gosh, we're getting old.
You got nothing?
Yeah, we got nothing,
Greatness requires.
It has to do so. No, Brad. It has to do something with her being, her attractiveness and probably.
Well, not
her,
necessarily.
Her making money doing something.
GWRM stands for in social media terms.
GW. I thought it was GRWM.
GRWM. That's what I said. Okay. Get ready with me.
What does that even mean?
As she's doing her makeup, putting on her outfit, going out for the day.
How many GRWMs are you watching?
Get ready with me?
It's a very popular social media.
I know. I've seen it.
showing
But
the behind the scenes.
I've made a GRWM.
no, you have not.
No, but I
No,
will.
no one would watch that.
Permission. I have a question. Permission.
KBN account, do a GRWM.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
make a GRWM on the KBN account.
Yes.
Follow us on TikTok at KBN ESPN, or you can just look up Kyle Bruston Nortman on TikTok. We have about 185 followers right now. Would love to get over that 200 threshold. When we hit 200 followers on TikTok at KBN ESPN, a Strofe Get Ready With Me that morning.
Are you out the shower or after the shower?
I will have clothes on. Or will I? You got to tune in to find out at KBN ESPN on TikTok.
That's a tease.
I would have never guessed what that is.
either.
I've seen people.
Do people
watch people?
People consume that?
I think
I'd
it's
just like to
makeup.
throw out there. Actually, I'd rather like to ask. Are we 2 for 2 on the new era of Wheel of Strofe?
It was good.
I thought it was
The
wonderful.
The GRWM helped because I didn't know what that was. And I've seen makeup tutorials, but I didn't know that people actually watch other people get ready. This is a weird society.
It really is.
That
Time to
is
be alive.
brain rot.
Strofe, what now?
Colin says on the text line, Brad scoffs at pennies. He's too rich.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's
why he laughs. He said, "This is a story. I haven't touched a penny in a decade."
Even, I have $1 bills in my house. I don't know what to do with.
Give them to me.
I'll take them.
What are you
talking about? You don't know what to do
tips.
with. Give them to me.
Brad, are you serious?
Yeah.
I have $1 in my wallet.
It's funny because like the cash we do keep in a safe spot in our house. Like we pay generally sleeping our babysitter with them, and we've got hundreds and 20s, and I've got like a handful of ones. And I was just like,
give them to me.
Why do I have ones? I can't do anything with these ones.
This is the most cash I have on my persons inside the house or with me.
I love that you guys are flashing your single dollar
maybe I'll
bills.
give you $1.
You did it too. We're so broke.
We're so broke.
Maybe I would do anything for the $500,000.
Maybe I'll give you $1.
There's
caller
not much I
6
wouldn't do.
and caller 10 and caller 15.
There we go, Benny.
For over-under. Over-under, it is Thursday. We team up. Strofe has a category, and you get to say if you believe in Kyle Bruston-Ortman, you can take the over or the under if you're caller 10. Caller 15, you're going to be stuck on the other side. Someone's going to win. But over-under, 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. Carplus Talk text line. Caller 10, you get to choose based off the category in the over-under. Caller 15, you're stuck on the other side. 800-990-3776. More next. More next.
This is Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
We were going to extend more invites, but I just jumped the gun for some reason at the meeting because I thought I was being like funny and personable, and I just don't know how to read the room. I was like, oh, this guy who doesn't know me, he's going to think it's hilarious that I'm with Josh, and I'm saying, hey, Josh, you didn't get the first round invite. Suck it.
In what world would that person find that funny, though?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Brighten up your home, workplace, or event with flowers and trust Welke's Milwaukee Florist to be your local florist. Welke's is family-owned and has delivered beauty for customers and businesses for well over 100 years. Join Welke's Flower subscription so your home is always fresh, or discover the benefits of creating a corporate account and leave the work to them. Welke's Milwaukee Florist has locations in Elm Grove and at 56th and North in Milwaukee. Go to welkes.com, that's WELKES.com for more info and to place an order.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 11/30/2025.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
The holidays are the perfect time to thank the people who make your business shine. At Alpha Custom Apparel, we help you create custom gifts and branded apparel that show true appreciation. Whether it's polished polos for your sales team, cozy quarter zips for employees, or thoughtful giveaways for your best clients. We make it easy with fast turnaround, creative options, and Midwest service you can count on. This season, give gifts that build pride and strengthen relationships long after the holidays are over. Visit alphacustomapparel.com and start your holiday gifting today.
When it comes to joint replacement, you want the best care available. The Orthopedic Surgery Center in Pewaukee is a leader in joint replacement, offering same-day surgery with advanced technology. Their team of experts specializes in knee, hip, and shoulder replacements, using the latest techniques to minimize pain and recovery time. By choosing them, you're choosing a center focused on providing specialized care tailored to your needs. The team at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin can get you back to what matters, living pain-free.
And their prices are more affordable than urgent care or the ER. And they'll send a full report to your primary care doctor. Why wait at the ER? Walk in to Ortho ASAP for faster, more affordable care.
Total joint replacement. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com. That's orthowisconsin.com.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light Beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Kelly's Bleachers Big Bend, Distillery Richfield, Tom's Watch Bar in Milwaukee, and Maddie's in New Berlin. Please enjoy responsibly.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Thursday at this time means over-under is coming up here on Kyle Brust and Nortman. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Or the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. Let's hit it.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for Over-Under on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Over-under time on Kyle Brust and Nortman. I've got a topic. I've got an over-under line, and we've got two callers. Caller 10 is Justin in Greendale. Not a believer today. Justin in Greendale on the under. Caller 15, John from Brookfield, is on the over and followed that up with, quote, Brad's got it.
My man.
All right,
Guy
Brad.
at Brookfield, I knew I liked him.
Before I tell you the topic, I'm going to give you the opportunity to yell at me. You need to go perfect this week.
Oh,
the over-under line is 9.5.
Well, no wonder the callers.
Easy.
First one said no go. I'm doing it for John, though, from
I
Brookfield.
believe it to be easy.
You're always looking at the list, though, and everything in front of you always seems
No,
easy.
I actually played this by myself last night while I was laying in bed.
You got all 10 in how long?
I went 9 of 10.
And wait, in how long?
You went 9 of 10, but we have to be perfect?
There's three of you. There's one of me.
But how long did it take you?
Less than 3 minutes. Significantly less than 3 minutes.
What's the category?
I am looking for, through 10 weeks in the NFL, the top 5 seeds in both conferences. So I am looking for the 8 divisional leaders and the top wild card in both the AFC and the NFC through 10 weeks.
Kind of a fun category.
Thank you. I thought so too. And I have the over-under at 9.5. You got to go perfect. Who is going to be our final answer?
If there's a tie-in record.
There is a tiebreaker. If there's a tie-in record. I do not believe you'll run into that situation.
The NFC North, there's literally a tie.
No, there's not. Well, the Lions have the tiebreaker because.
But that's my point. Tiebreaker, like the same record.
Through 10 weeks.
All right.
We're the top 5 seeds in both conferences. Your time begins. Who's our final answer?
I'll do it.
Brad's got
Before I
this.
got
Like
it, my guy John
in
Brookfield.
Time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Denver is the quietest 8-2 of all time. Final.
Yeah, Denver final.
They are the 2 seed. Denver is 8-2. They are the 2 seed in the AFC.
Well, we know Seattle and Rams or Lions final.
You said Lions final?
Lions final.
We know
That is
Seattle
correct. They
and
are
the Rams.
6-3, the 3 seed in the NFC.
Seattle and the Rams, I think, are both 7-2.
Yes.
So they would both either be one would be the 5 seed or one would be the 1 seed.
Yeah.
It
So
doesn't matter. So
yeah,
both of them.
are they? They're the top wild card seed. Then one of those.
They
two.
would. Yes, they should be.
I think
because
Tampa's the 6th.
Yeah.
You're right. So Seattle
Do that.
final and Rams final.
Seattle actually the 2 seed at 7-2, and the Rams are the top wild card also at 7-2.
So the NFC East is Philly.
Yep.
So Philly final.
They are the 1 seed in the NFC at 7-2.
New England.
Yep.
New England final.
New England is correct. You have the 2
The
in the
Tampa Bay Buccaneers are looking to go 4 straight in the
Colts,
South.
Steelers. The Steelers are still number 1 right now, I believe. Colts.
Buccaneers finals.
Final, yeah.
Buccaneers final.
You are done with the NFC.
2 minutes.
Colts final.
You have the top 3 seeds in the AFC. You're missing the 4 and 5.
We need the NFC or AFC North.
The AFC
Pittsburgh?
North. I'm pretty sure the Steelers.
I'm pretty sure it's Pittsburgh as well. It's not
still over 500.
It's not Cincy, and it's
not Ravens yet.
Yep.
So
Pittsburgh final.
You are just missing the AFC wildcard team.
AFC wildcard team would be
the Chargers.
Oh, because they did win, didn't they? I've been as confident. They're ahead of the Chiefs.
Let's just think for a minute who else. I think you're right. Chiefs are below.
Chiefs are below.
There's no one else in the AFC South that's close.
The Bills just lost
it's not the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills.
Chargers have a better record.
AFC South is that trash.
AFC
Tennessee's trash.
West.
Houston's trash. Jacksonville is interesting.
No, but they're not near the Chargers.
Chargers.
Well, is there what other division have we not talked about?
The AFC, because we already talked about the West. So you said the Chargers, the Chiefs. You don't believe in the Raiders.
Well,
suck.
no, they're below. I know they're below.
AFC North.
1 minute.
They all suck.
Yeah,
The AFC South. They all suck. The AFC East. They all. Well, the Bills don't suck.
It's the Chargers.
The Bills are the only one where I'm not sure. Chargers final.
That was fun.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
What did you get wrong?
Chargers.
I don't remember what I got wrong.
So
I
wait.
think it was in the NFC, I think.
Who didn't believe we could get this with 3 heads?
Well, he didn't say we couldn't. That's why he set it at 9.5. Justin in Greendale.
Greendale. Ooh, bad day for the Greendale with Panthers. Is that their name?
Good day for the Lancers.
It is a good day for the Lancers.
Brad, tell us about our Talk and Text Line sponsor.
Oh, well, we're celebrating a win here on KBN and Over Under, and I'm always celebrating with a carbless in my hand. When I hear the sound of the carbless, that's how I know it's a Thursday night. Time to sit back and enjoy it. And also a reason to celebrate. Lots to celebrate when you open up that can of carbless. Trust every single ingredient in that can. KBN Nation, you know that's important to me. What also is important is a guilt-free experience when I have my ready-to-drink cocktail. No carbs, no sugar, no gluten, 100 calories per can, and literally a carbonation that needs to be tasted to believe. It is just right. Not too much, not too little. The absolute perfect amount of carbless. Have you ever had a carbless before? Which I'd be shocked, KBN Nation, if you haven't. Then you need to, because it's perfect. Flavors for every occasion and every different person. That's what's great. I have all the flavors at the Northman Estate. So whenever people come over, if they're feeling like a margarita, if they're feeling like fruit flavors, if they want the classic cocktails like a mojito or Moscow Mule, there is a flavor for every single person. So I don't have to think twice about it. I don't have to worry about making drinks. I don't have to think about accommodating. Everybody loves a carbless, and they all have their own flavors that they love. So make the winning call and grab a carbless, especially as the weekend's on its way. You're at your grocery store, you're at your local liquor store, whatever it is. Take one hand, take 2 hands, pick up those carbless cases, and put them in your cart, and discover why less is more with carbless.
Back in 2 minutes, Kyle Brust-Nortman.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized, with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
It's time for the Milwaukee Basketball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart, located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. National Liquor Mart is packed with deals for all your beverage needs, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily.
The Bucks, missing Giannis Antetokounmpo due to a knee injury, fell 111-100 in Charlotte on Wednesday night. The Hornets dominated the boards 50-34 and went on a 16-6 third-quarter burst to pull away. For the Bucks, Ryan Rollins scored 25 and Miles Turner had 21, but it would not be enough. Here's head coach Doc Rivers after the game.
Ryan played really well overall under pressure. We got killed on the glass again, but it was just more the ball movement to me offensively. You look at it, they shot 44%. We shot 45%. I mean, we set offense back tonight.
The Bucks will be back in action on Friday to take on the Hornets yet again, this time in Milwaukee.
This has been the Milwaukee Basketball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart.
Give the gift of a special night out from the Bartolotta Restaurants. Purchase a gift card at Bartolotta's.com and get a $20 holiday bonus for every $100 you spend. Happy holidays from all of us at the Bartolotta restaurants, and thank you, Milwaukee.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. Tune into the Rich Eisen Show weekdays from 12 to 2, right here on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Northman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Northman.
Congratulations to John and Brookfield for being caller 15 because Justin Greendale did not believe in us taking the under and over-under. We go 10 for 10. Congratulations, John. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line for you to get involved. You can also do that on YouTube at ESP Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. That is fascinating, Brad. I do want you to read off the current state of affairs in the NFC because it was 2 weeks ago that the Packers were sitting at 5-2-1.
5-1-1.
As the one seed. And now
the Packers are in the
fast
7th
forward,
seed.
they're in the 7th seed.
They're half a game above the 49ers, a half a game below the Chicago Bears, who are the current 6th seed.
But who else is around them? Because after that, I feel like it's a drop-off where I don't believe in any team around that.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So after them are the 49ers. It's probably the only team I'm like, maybe that would be something, but after them is the 5-5 Carolina Panthers. So
pass. They stink.
The 4.
I know the Packers lost to them, but they stink out loud.
Yeah. Then the 5-5,
which is indictment on the Packers, obviously.
Sure so 5-5 Panthers. Then the 4-5 Vikings.
Yeah.
Could they have a resurgence with J.J. McCarthy?
He played well.
The Packers are going to play them twice.
2 weeks ago, and then he had 2 or 3 interceptions.
Yeah. And then Cowboys, Cardinals, Falcons, Commanders, Saints, Giants. Giants are 2-8. They are one of the worst teams in the NFL. I didn't realize they were that
they've
bad.
been very competitive. Very competitive. They squandered 2 or 3 games.
Does this make you feel better about if the Packers don't get it done?
I mean,
that they've been competitive.
No, they got to beat the Giants.
I'm just trying to see.
I mean, I do feel good because I haven't looked at the playoff picture because I've just been so disgusted, and it's like, oh my gosh, we lost 2 games. We're the 7th seed. Hey, I don't know why everybody's acting all bad. Listen, the Packers.
How's the 7th seed worked out the last? And you yourself to start the show was talking about this is about building towards a championship, and now you're celebrating 7th seed.
It's good to be in the party. It is good to be in the party. You don't want to be. You ain't in the club. You ain't inside. You don't want to be outside the club. You can't even get in.
But you're standing room only. You're standing room only while the Eagles.
They all got bottle service and
they got their own
at the bar alone. Nobody likes you.
Well, the Packers got some weeks ahead of them where they can get bottle service. They can get the bottle girls. They can get it all. Service they can get all of that. They're
the sign and the.
They're not. They only have 3 losses so far.
7th seed.
No, we want to sign that say number 1 seed, the NFC North champion. They're only a game behind the NFC North leader. So that's why again we should not panic. We should be upset, disappointed, and hold this office accountable for how poorly they've looked the last 2 weeks because it is absolutely inexcusable.
Let's take a listen to someone who's been critical and taking a deep dive into the Packers. That's Dan Orlovsky on Get Up. I just want you to listen in and see what resonates with all of you.
One, this is what happens when people say, quarterback, protect the football. I'm not paying you $55 million to protect the ball. You pay players like me to protect the football. And that's not being joking, like legit. I'm paying Jordan Love to be great. And it's way too cautious. In the narrative around Jordan Love, this is what has bothered me so much about the season and coming off of last week. Jordan Love's a walking turnover. That's factually incorrect. Jordan Love's reckless with the football. That's factually incorrect. If you look at over the course of the last season of starts, because last year he missed some time, this year we're not all the way through. Look at where he is when it comes to giving the ball away. Jalen right now is historically good with it, throwing the football to the other team. Stafford's in the conversation for MVP of the league, and then Lamar's Lamar. Jordan Love's third when it comes to throwing interceptions as far as how much we throw the football. So, like, everyone talks about Jordan Love as this walking, oh my gosh, he's not. I would argue he's too cautious with the football. I would argue because of the offensive line and because of this, we got a great defense, don't throw the ball to the other team, he's not cutting it loose. If I was Matt LaFleur, I would sit there and say, Jordan, start throwing the ball downfield. If you throw an interception, it's on me. If you throw an interception, we traded 7,000 picks for Micah Parsons. We paid him $1 billion. And I would agree, Monday night, there's people open. But for some reason, he won't throw the football because everybody talks about Jordan Love being the reason why the Packers aren't going to win games because if he gives the ball away, it's the worst thing. No, it's not.
I have a lot.
Wow, Danny O.
He may not be able to stay out the back of the end zone, but that boy sure do knows football.
Here's the thing, though, is I don't disagree with his overall premise, but I think Jordan has been put in a spot with the way that Matt LaFleur is running his offense where it's near impossible for Jordan Love to be let loose. When you're running the ball, 10 out of 11 first downs, and historically this team this year, 75% of the time they are running the ball on second down. Where could the guy be let loose there? You're putting him in these situations where he's on third down. He's converted a lot of them, like third long, and they were a really good third down team heading into the Eagles game. Top 5 in the NFL converting on third down. Matt LaFleur said he doesn't like third down, but the best teams in the NFL are getting first downs more than just relying on converting third downs to Romeo Doubs or to Tay Wicks like they were doing a couple times late in that Eagles game. My problem with this is, yes, like, sure, he may be too cautious, but it stems with the game plan and the system that Matt LaFleur basically has him playing as a robot, where if he sees those two high safeties on second down, they're saying, well, the box is in our favor. The box is in our favor. I'm going to can to the run play. And so they're running the football. And so it's not an emphasis right now from Matt LaFleur to Jordan Love to be like, hey, we may have the advantage, but let's run a pass play here. They continue to run the football because that is what they continue to install. Their scripted drives show that, and their consistency to continue to run the ball on first and second down show that. So yes, is he too cautious? Sure, but I won't blame him for that because he's not in these opportunities on second down where they're running play action or they're just in a simple pass play for him to find somebody over the middle. So I get the overall point. I don't disagree with it, but I still point to the head coach of putting him in a situation where it's like, well, this is kind of what we're set up to do right now, is run the football. So how am I supposed to be let loose when everything is right now? We'll read the defense. If it's not there for a pass play, let's give it to Josh.
Yeah, and Jordan Love doesn't strike me as the guy to be, a bad soldier, to put it in a weird way. Like, he's not going to be the guy to be like, you know what, Matt LaFleur, screw you and your play plan.
He hasn't
I'm do my own
earned that
thing.
just yet.
Yeah, he hasn't earned it necessarily.
Somebody got to take things from people.
But even if he has a level of disagreement, which I don't know if he does, a disagreement with the ability for him to let loose and throw the ball and have a little more explosive plays, he doesn't feel like the kind of guy to do that for me. I just think he has a high level of respect for Matt LaFleur and the chain of command. So I think that can be a good thing. It can also be something that was holding him back. I just remember the 2023 season. Do you remember the 2023 season? The first half, it's like the handcuffs around Jordan Love. And Matt LaFleur is calling a scared play calling. And at some point, Matt LaFleur had the realization that I just got to let him cook. I just got to let him throw it. I got to let him off the chain and just let him go. And he had among the more magical stretches for sure of that season and recent memory, him playing at an MVP level. But Matt LaFleur always goes back to this conservative level of play calling. It's like it's his default. It's like it's his set position. It takes something external.
He's so
to shake
stubborn
it.
about the way that he's running this offense.
It very, very much is, because when you're right, Ben, there is one of the most remarkable truths you said so far of this show is if you were offensive coordinator, you'd basically let them play in 2 minute, hurry up, and get in rhythm. And that's when he's good. That's when he's moving the ball, and that's when he's making his best plays. Maybe that means a little bit more risk, but I'd rather have a little bit more risk than having a vanilla, stale offense. So yeah. Dan is right, and I just hope that Matt LaFleur has that realization, because each game is becoming more and more critical.
Yeah, you can't play to lose, right? I think like Matt LaFleur is playing not to lose, to stay close in games, to try to limit the mistakes. You're right. Dan Orlovsky was correct when he said he's not really allowing Jordan Love to be the great Jordan Love that he is. And he hit the nail on the head, said, you're not paying him $55 million to sit there and to be a game manager. You're paying him $55 million to go out and win you football games. And one thing Jordan Love has shown is, again, fourth quarters, late in games, Jordan Love, even this last week, Jordan Love was able to finally get you in the end zone for a touchdown. We ran out of time. We couldn't get the ball. We only had 27 seconds left with no touchdown. He couldn't get us in good field goal range, but he gave us an attempt, right? That's what he's been able to do when you give him the ball. And Ben made a joke about up-tempo. Yeah, maybe we need to try some different things and be a little bit more up-tempo. But Jordan Love is being held back by his head football coach because he is not trusting in Jordan Love to be that guy. You heard Matt LaFleur in the offseason and before talk about how he thinks that Jordan Love is very liberating because of the fact that he's so talented. He can do a lot of stuff as a play caller. Well, we got to see it, right? Like, this is the moment where he needs to have that look in the mirror and say, I got to get my stuff together, and I just need to live and die with the arm of Jordan Love. I'm okay with that, right?
The hard part about all of this is their offensive line.
The offensive line is troublesome. It is troublesome, and again, I am living in la-la land, hoping that somehow Sean Ryan can be the missing piece of this offensive line. Because that's the only thing I can hope.
He's going to be the linchpin.
I mean, if the guy who was successful playing all these different positions for the Packers at an all-pro level
wasn't successful
at center, we're going to bring another guard into center who's not as successful.
Well, then what are the Packers doing? If Elton Jenkins is your guy, right? You move him to center. You have no insurance. Like, you have nobody on this roster that has experience playing center that you're going to say, okay, because if Jacob Monk ain't good enough to step in that center and we're putting Sean Ryan in that center, then Goody, what are we doing to ensure that we have guys that could potentially step up? Because injuries happen. And so now that Sean Ryan has moved from guard, backup center, now he's our center, what's the problem? What, you Wizard of Oz or you Harry Potter?
Wizard of Oz, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I'm basically was trying to point at you and say, well, it's a great time that you're having all these questions because I know Brian Balaga went in depth with Willie and Tausch, and Jason Willie is about to join us next, and I think it's all of this is on the table for discussion because they need to win and instill confidence in this team, franchise, fan base, and do it in a way where everyone's not walking out of the game Sunday still questioning Matt LaFleur and how he's finding success offensively or looking to find success. So Jason Wilde is going to join us next on Kyle Bruston Nortman.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
800-990-3776. Say that again.
What a radio pro.
He's so...
Say that again. Nobody said a word.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting off with an accident, a pretty serious one that's got 41 southbound closed right at the county line road, I should say, and it's closed all the way down to Good Hope Road, so be careful with that. We've also got a crash on 41 northbound just past North Avenue off on the left shoulder. Another one on 94 southbound just past Drexel. The left lane is blocked. Emergency crews are on the scene with that, so you want to be extra careful. And then we've got a broken down vehicle on Highway 83 southbound at Hillside Drive. The right lane is blocked on Highway 83. This holiday season, escape the hustle and bustle at Lake Lawn Resort. From spa days to holiday events, it's where the spirit of the season comes to life. Book your getaway today at lakelawnresort.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 38. Tomorrow, sunny, breezy, mild, a high of 58. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Shop the pig! Thanksgiving starts with the bird, and at Piggly Wiggly, you can gobble up savings. Jenny-O turkeys are just 39 cents a pound. That's right, you can bring home a 12-pound turkey for less than $5. And while you're here, don't forget to sign up for the new Pig Points Rewards program, where the more you shop, the more you earn, and the more you save. So hurry in, grab your turkey, and make this Thanksgiving a winner, only at Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
Win a pair of tickets to see Green Bay host Chicago on December 7th, which includes access to Green Bay's upscale tailgating destination, the Tundra Trio. 3 upscale homes just steps from the stadium, featuring next-level pre- and post-game festivities with gourmet food and premium drinks. Thanks to Dr. Pepper and ESPN Wisconsin. Enter to win now at ESPNWisconsin.com. Wherever you watch the game, nothing hits like the bold signature flavor of Dr. Pepper. Enjoy an ice-cold Dr. Pepper during your next visit to McDonald's. No purchase necessary. Enter by November 23rd.
You want in on the autumn action at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee? Of course you do. With $300,000 in prizes, who wouldn't? November 1st through the 20th, play with your rewards card for entries. Thursdays, pick your win from a prize board. At the end of the night, all leftover prizes go to one winner in a jackpot drawing. Autumn action. It's going down at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
There's nothing like Milwaukee Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. The dunks, the defense, the roar of 17,000 fans. It's even better when you're with friends or family. From jaw-dropping plays to buzzer-beating threes, every game is packed with unforgettable moments that you'll get to share together. So gather your crew and get your single game tickets today at bucks.com/single. That's bucks.com/single.
Ready for the snap, and a timeout taken. The team looks a little bit lost. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, the winning play is simple. A whole house of new windows as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no interest. A championship move from Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
No doubt, Wayne. And unlike the opponent's defense, Pella Windows actually stopped the drafts.
The draft picks we gave up for number one had to be the steal of the century.
True, but I'm talking about replacing all drafty windows.
Roger that. With energy-efficient windows that keep the cold out, you'll stay as toasty as a fan at a warm weather preseason game.
Pay as low as $297 a month for a whole house of new Pella windows.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today.
Schedule your free consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 11/30/2025. You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The people that watch the Jets regularly, those poor people, I don't know.
Three-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
This is like me announcing that I'll be on Wilde and Couch tomorrow. I mean, God willing, if the creek don't rise.
Holding everybody accountable.
You play to your strength, and their strengths, if their offensive line can block the right people.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Now do you want it? 'Cause these dancing feet don't cry to the rhythm.
Joining us on Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin is Jason Wilde. Listen to Jason 9 to noon across these very stations on Wilde and Tausch. Jason, what's going on?
Not much, guys. How are you?
A lot of
doing well.
Ooh, that was a heavy question that I asked. I didn't realize.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
Just a lot of angst right now after two losses that I've been feeling from fans about this football team. And, we've been discussing what Dan Orlovsky had said about Jordan Love being too cautious with the football. And am I unfair in saying I don't know if that's fair to Jordan Love when they're running the ball 75% of the time on second down, and 10 of 11 first down plays were runs. Like, he's not in a position where it feels like he's, where the offense is set up to him to unleash it right now. And part of that is when they're seeing a lot of too high safeties, he's canning the play to a run.
That's exactly what he's doing, Ben. And so, that's why I asked Jordan yesterday, can you basically see what you see and know that you're supposed to can the play and then not do it? And he said,
great question.
Basically, his message was no, because we should be able to run the ball against that look. That's why the can is there. And, we just got done talking to Josh Jacobs, who I don't know.
He sounded defeated after the game because
he was. Yeah, I mean, he said he slept about an hour on Monday night. He said he had 22 people at the game, including his dad and some of his uncles. And he got home and he went straight to his room and sat in there for a half hour just by himself in the dark. And then his dad finally knocked on the door and was like, I know you need to be alone. Are you okay? And he's just so exasperated by the fact that the run game isn't working. And I think he did a really good job today with us of avoiding throwing his offensive line under the bus but he had to kind of twist himself into a pretzel to avoid it, frankly. Like, the yardage just isn't there. The opportunities just aren't there. And I don't think any of us, including Matt LaFleur and including Jordan Love, think that he has fallen off the table here. I mean,
I would even say he's doing a great job with, like, after contact, just getting what he can get.
Right. And to me, that's part of it. So he has 338 yards after contact, at least according to Pro Football Reference. He has 608 yards total. So that's, I mean, again, he's up over half of his yardage. I'm curious. It feels like it should be even higher. And somebody said he had 500, and that felt too high. I'm looking for a Goldilocks statistic that would be just right. But it's definitely a high percentage, and I think that's part of what's beating him down, frankly. According to this, 270 yards before contact, 338 after contact. And their offensive line has struggled. I mean, talking with Sean Ryan yesterday, he's like, look, we have to get to the point where they know that we're running the ball and we're still able to do it successfully. And I get that, like, because what we talked about with Brian Bulagi yesterday, and obviously with Tausch, because he was on a great offensive line, is the ones that are really good, they can tell the defense themselves, hey, we're going to run 97 blast, and they're powerless to stop it, and they get 7-8 yards, 6-7 yards. And right now, we heard the play where the defender knew what the play was coming. But even if they don't know what's coming, they're still not having much trouble stopping the run. So the Packers know that has to improve, and certainly Josh Jacobs is frustrated, and it was almost as if he was just doing everything he could not to blame his guys.
With the offense struggling and the defense playing lights out, Jason, are you detecting any frustration or bitterness from the defensive side of the ball directed toward the offense, or are we not there yet?
Yeah, now obviously, Brad, and you know this, having been in an NFL locker room for as long as you were, like, they're going to put a happy face on it when they're talking to me, right? They're not going to, if they're going, if all those defensive linemen, like they did when it was Kenny Clark, I think they're doing it now at Micah Parsons' house, but if they're all together, you think that they're not saying a thing or two about how crappy the offense has been? They ain't saying it to me, though, right? But I will say this, and I think this is, we kind of talk about Jordan being so even-keeled and not very outspoken. I thought he did something extremely smart after the game on Monday night when he had that quote about how, if I was the defense, I would be looking at us going, what are you guys doing? You got to help us out here. And I thought that was so smart of a way to diffuse kind of the, hey, we're holding up our end of the bargain. Why aren't you guys? I just think that's, it's stating the obvious, obviously, but I think it's really important and valuable because, those guys want to make sure that they know that, hey, we get it. You guys are frustrated, and we understand it. You should be frustrated. We're not doing our part, and you guys are doing all the heavy lifting. Josh Jacobs said it again today when we were just talking to him a few minutes ago. He's like, we can't keep relying on the defense to bail our asses out. And he's 100% right on that. So I don't sense there being any fissure, Brad, but again, I can't say for certain that they would voice that to me if they could.
Just for reference here, the Giants are 29th in total defense, Commanders 30th, Cowboys 31st, Bengals 32nd, Steelers 28th.
You did a lot of feasting on bad football teams. Jason, do you believe that this offense can get it right? Is it play calling or is it execution at the end of the day here for the Packers?
What am I going to say, Kyle? What am I going to say? I'm going to say it's both, right? It's always both. I think I don't think the play calling is as bad as frustrated Packers fans feel it is. I think the execution is as bad as we think it is, though. I mean, and while there might be explanations, right? Like, the 2 illegal formation penalties that wiped out the 22-yard gain for Watson, and I think the other one wiped out a successful quarterback sneak, if I remember correctly.
No, that was a full start,
I
think, wasn't it, or no?
Maybe. But my point is one was Darian Kennard, one was Bo Melton. Bo Melton lining up at wide receiver without practicing. You can argue that's a coaching thing as well as on the player.
Crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
It is
Jason.
crazy.
And then obviously Kennard playing a tight end spot. He messed that up too. So look, there's all kinds of blame to go around, and it's deserved. I think it is worth noting that they're still 5-3-1, but the question becomes, what are they going to do over the next 8 games? If they go 4-4 and finish 9-7-1, probably going to be good enough for the 7th seed again. But is that good enough? Period. Probably not.
Jason,
so the expectations are higher than that.
Jason, if the Green Bay Packers lose on Sunday, is that Matt LaFleur's last game as the coach of the Packers?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they're going to fire him midseason. And quite frankly, I don't think they're going to lose. But I didn't think they were going to lose Carolina either. But yeah, I don't think the new president wants to, because look, here's another piece of this that I don't think frustrated fans think about. Like, look, there's only 32 of these jobs, so it's not like if they came, let's say you were a candidate for the head coaching job, Kyle's not going to say, well, yeah, but you fired the last guy just because he lost 3 games in a row. That doesn't sound like the kind of stable franchise I want to work for. I'm going to hold out for a different head coaching job, right? You get an opportunity, you take it. That said, I don't think you want to be in the business of being that kind of outfit like the Titans are, like some of these other organizations are. So, no, I don't think we're going to find out. I think they're going to win on Sunday, but I don't think that they're going to be that knee-jerkish. I mean, looking back, the way they handled McCarthy with Mark Murphy, that was he deserved so much better. I just don't see them doing that sort of thing here.
I guess I'm with you. I don't think it happens. Hypothetically speaking, would it be Bisaccia or Hafley as the interim?
I don't know, Penn. Are you guys? Is this seriously where we went?
Jason, I do think it's very legitimate. If they lose 3 games in a row, and I mean, I don't know about who the coach is going to be, but I will say this. As somebody who was a backer of Matt LaFleur, it is inexcusable to lose 3 games in a row, especially with 2 of those 3 coming to the lowly Carolina Panthers and the struggling New York Giants who are going to have a third-string quarterback as a starter. So I do think it's legitimate to think that if Matt LaFleur cannot get this offense going, if his football team cannot win on Sunday when they need a win, then they may need a change of leadership at top.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't agree. I think that that's a little that's much farther than I'm willing to go.
If they lose on Sunday, they're not making the playoffs.
Again, 30 years of doing this, I've seen them lose some really bad games. Now, obviously, this would be 2 in a 3-game span, sandwiched around the defending champs, who right now would be the number 1 overall seed. I just don't think that's. I don't want to find out.
Me
right?
either, Jason.
But I don't want to have to say after they lose, no, see, I told you they wouldn't fire him. Like, I don't want to do that. That's for sure.
Jason Wilde, listen to him on Wilde and Tausch, 9 and noon across these various stations. Thank you, Jason.
All right, guys, take care. Be good.
You too, Jason.
Are you going to give your weekly grade of?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think Jason was good, but Jason in this one, he reminded me of Kyle Wallace. He was just thinking about the positive and the Packers winning. He said the Packers are going to win. So, but when I listen to his voice, I do think there is a little bit of fear if they did lose that Matt LaFleur. There is a chance Matt LaFleur will get fired.
I don't.
That was your takeaway?
That's not my takeaway. That's not my takeaway. That's like the opposite of the takeaway.
I just don't think he wants to say
This is Kyle projecting his thoughts again after doubling down with Jason, asking him. There should be a change of leadership after 3 games.
He wasn't middling it, but he was like, no, they shouldn't do it. But he brought it. It didn't feel authentic, like he 100% was standing on business.
I don't think he thinks it's even a question, so he's kind of dismissing it, which I think is his opinion, which is totally fine. Yours is different.
Yeah, no, Jason was great today.
Oh, there we go.
Now he's great.
He was really good.
All right. Well, look, and from a hypothetical standpoint,
He didn't like the hypothetical. He didn't.
I see it, and I'm genuinely curious.
I would be curious.
He's the associate head coach. As we learned from Adam Schefter on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, that Hafley's been linked to owners talking about him being a good fit for X, Y, or Z. So that was just purely, I'm curious, because obviously Rich Bisaccia took over the Raiders as the interim. He's been the associate head coach. He's paid a lot of money. Who would they go to? I don't know. But we'll continue our conversation with you next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
Do you think?
Nope.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, it looks like we still have this problem on 41 southbound. The freeway is closed right now at the County Line Road, and it's closed all the way to Highway 145, all because of a crash. You'll be diverted off at Landon Road. You'll need to take that to 175 and use that to get on at the Appleton Avenue on-ramp. So it is going to be tight squeeze heading through there anyway, heading southbound to Capitol Drive, but at least you're moving. On the northbound side, we do have backups with an accident just north, or just about at North Avenue, off on the left shoulder. We've got delays coming from Mayfair Road past that scene all the way up to Silver Spring. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, partly cloudy skies, low of 38. Tomorrow, sunny, breezy, and mild, a high of 58. Weather is brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Goldsmiths are essential to running a jewelry store, but they're extremely hard to find.
Goldsmiths can repair jewelry, set diamonds, resize rings, and create beautiful, one-of-a-kind pieces of custom jewelry.
Most jewelry stores do not have an in-house goldsmith.
But Kessler's has 18 wonderful goldsmiths working in our 9 Kessler stores.
The average Kessler's goldsmith has more than 15 years of full-time experience.
And that's not counting all the apprentice goldsmiths and jewelry designers.
Our goldsmiths repair a lot of jewelry that we did not sell.
Bring us your broken jewelry and we'll bring it back to life.
When you see a woman with an extremely attractive, very distinctive engagement ring,
you can safely assume that it's a custom-designed, one-of-a-kind ring made by the goldsmiths at Kessler's.
When your relationship is special, you need a special engagement ring.
If you want something that's breathtakingly one of a kind,
come to Kessler's.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Hey sports fans, looking to level up your next private event? V Private Bar Services is your game changer. Move beyond the ordinary. V Private Bar Services crafts custom cocktails tailored to your brand and your guests' taste. Imagine a bar experience that's as unique as your business. Our expert mixologists will create a memorable experience that your clients and team will rave about. From signature cocktails to full-service bars, we've got you covered. Be the MVP of your next event. Visit vprivatebar.com to book today.
If you're living your life in pain, you need to take control of your health and look beyond just traditional medicine to get that done. Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and I want to tell you about my friends at QC Kinetics. When I've gone to the Greenfield location, I have seen with my own eyes what QC Kinetics can do for you. QC Kinetics offers cellular treatments that at the micro level can cure that pain for the long term. Using QC Kinetics natural healing tools, you can revitalize those joints and get back to living the life that you deserve to live. It's fast, all natural, and there's no downtime. You'll be amazed, just like I was, to see all the tools in their toolkit to give you a pain-free life and get you living an active life once again. Do not wait any longer. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative cellular medicine, and it's something that you need to see to believe. Your pain-free life is waiting for you on the other side of your free consultation with QC Kinetics. Give them a call today for that free consultation at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Look, here's all I'm going to say, is I understand, as Jason Wilde just joined us, if you missed any of our conversation, go back on the ESPN Wisconsin app, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison.
He was good.
You don't have to do your whole thing here.
No.
What I will say is...
He reminded me of me.
I understand he doesn't think it's going to be there in his opinion, but Matt LaFleur is a big topic of conversation throughout this entire season. Not just because of the last 3 games or 2 games, but going back to the Cowboys and the tie, like time, score, game management, play calling, it's all everyone is looking at right now in this offense. And in the same conversation we're having with Jason about Brad asking a question about the defense and you think that there's any bitterness, yeah, probably right. If they're all hanging out at Micah Parsons, they're like, man, we're busting ass out here to make sure that we're helping us win football games. They're not giving us anything. There is one person in charge of making sure that offense cooks, and it is Matt LaFleur. So asking about him in a way where if he does not live up to expectations, where Homer comes on yesterday, gives us Matt LaFleur's record post his 3 13-win seasons, and it's like, I don't know, 33-26-1. Like, yeah, there's going to be questions about the head coach when the expectation is to win championships in Green Bay, and you mortgage a lot of draft picks for Micah Parsons. So if they lose to the Giants, that his own co-host, Mark Tauscher, said the conversation about Matt LaFleur is only going to get hotter. So yes, it's hot. And I do actually want to know, when I ask the question, if it would be Rich Bisaccia or Jeff Hafley, because he's closer to the building than I am. He's the one who talks to them. I don't. He has more knowledge about the Packers than me in terms of personnel and who would do what because of how long he's been in the building. So that's the only thing I'm going to say on that is, yeah, sure, you maybe don't want to talk about the hypothetical, but what would be if this does go south? What if it is so bad that he cannot be brought back? Would Jeff Hafley, who's getting calls to be a coach, get the opportunity and they figure out a play caller? Or would it be Rich Bisaccia they do that? I don't know. I think it's a fair question. I understand it may not happen, but there's still reason to have conversation about this head coach.
I think it's such a hypothetical because they don't have a realistic option to replace Matt LaFleur as the offensive play caller.
But
if they were to fire him, who's calling the plays?
I agree with that. And that's why I said I don't think he's getting fired either way. However, if Jeff Hafley is among the tier 1 of coaches,
you make him the interim.
Then you make him and you
but
give it a test run.
Who's calling the offense?
Well, I think it would have to be Stinovich,
who's never done it at any level ever.
Offensive coordinator.
He's never played called
Luke Getsy,
right?
Yeah, how'd that go in Chicago and Vegas?
I mean, but you asked a question. Do they have somebody who's called plays before? And the response is Luke Getsy has called plays before, and so you do have somebody.
He got fired in his first year.
Yeah. Okay.
Did he have Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs and the Packers, or did he have
the Chicago?
He had Josh Jacobs. Yeah, he was the offensive coordinator in Vegas.
Oh, you're right.
He was. Good catch there. My overall point is whose success rate offensively of skill and talent would you take? Calling plays for the Packers or anywhere else he's called plays?
You referring to Getsy?
Yeah. Packers would be more advantageous to see what somebody could do versus any of those other places.
Sure, but I guess when we talk about, yesterday we played the audio where he kind of scoffed at the idea of giving up play calling after 2 losses in a row. I think they're going to be a lot less reactionary than we are.
Of course, you're another shield for the team that's.
I'm not a shield. I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking realistic.
I will say
realism of the situation.
The realism is if they lose to the Giants and they don't move the ball offensively, it's a continuously fair conversation to call up the guy who's stale and predictable.
I'm not saying he shouldn't be called out. That's not what I'm saying.
I don't think
I'm just saying he's not going to. I don't think he'll be fired in season unless things go
because
really
he does such a great job at all the other aspects of head coaching outside of play call.
Well, that I don't know. I guess. What are you referring to?
Execution, discipline, time, score, game management, all the things you need to be.
Culture building.
Well, that kind of all, other than culture building, that kind of all bakes.
Wow,
into
you
play calling.
sound like a deflector. You're just a defender. You might as well go ahead and put the cheese head on.
I left it at home today.
I'm not sure if that is that. Listen, the bottom line is this football team, again, it's about what the expectations were. If somebody is not meeting expectations, you move on from them. I don't give a damn if it's in the middle of the season. If Matt LaFleur shows 3 weeks in a row that he cannot get this offense going, nor can he coach this team good enough as a whole to win a football game, then find somebody else that could. We all know, Strove, I know, and everybody else listening understands if they lose to the Giants, they are not winning a Super Bowl, and they may not make the playoffs, and they not winning the NFC North. And the goal is to win a Super Bowl. The goal is to win an NFC North.
Did you just go from if they lose this one particular game,
it's
which
over.
they've already lost,
the season is over.
But you believe they could still win a Super Bowl?
No, if they lose,
no. Right at this second, do you believe they can still win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I believe this football team can turn it around.
But if they lose on Sunday,
that means if they lose on Sunday, that means they did not turn it around. They're losing to the Giants and they're losing to the Carolina Panthers.
You need to say I have a sliver of hope.
No, I don't have a damn. If they lose again, I have hope
before
now.
this.
Oh, I have hope now because I believe that Matt LaFleur can get this turned around. We got enough time. We got enough opponents. But if you lose to the Giants, everybody that locker room's gone. If Josh Jacobs is sitting in the damn dark after losing to the Philadelphia Eagles, imagine what he's gonna be doing on the plane ride home from the Giants.
Well,
He's gonna be like Steve Smith when you tried to sit next to him. Shut up and don't say anything.
Yeah, don't get up to go to the bathroom. Don't say anything to me. I think the strange thing is it really is a perfect storm of blame on Matt LaFleur because not only did they lose to the Browns, the Panthers, and it'd be potentially the Giants, who are among the worst teams in the NFL, you lost because of the offense. And you're not seeing the progression going forward. It feels like the defense, led by Hafley, is dragging you on. And this was the year you were going all in for a Super Bowl. And it looks like a far, far cry from a Super Bowl team. So I still don't think it would be the right decision to fire him because I think it would scrap the whole season. I don't think you grow as a team. I don't think you are able to improve for the rest of the season. You might as well just hold on to him. Wouldn't fire him mid-season. But it's a realistic question because you have Jeff Hafley. If you want to try Jeff Hafley, there's your opportunity.
And again, going through these defensive rankings, they've played the worst of the worst. And the Bears are on the bottom half. The Ravens are on the bottom half. But you also are going to play the Lions twice, who are 7th in total defense. You're going to play the Broncos, who are 3rd. Like, these are some tough opponents that you're going to face as you're struggling offensively.
That's why they got to get it going. If you can't get it going against the Giants, I don't think you're going to get it going against the Vikings. I mean,
and as I mentioned, Giants 29th in total defense.
I will say, this was the stretch of the schedule where it's like if you're in a semester-long class, the easy exams have already occurred. You only have harder ones going in and out. You want to, kind of get 90s early because it's going to be harder to get 90s going on. They have sort of
I did the opposite of that in college. I put myself into a hole and I had to dig my way out of it every semester.
They put themselves into the hole and they have to dig themselves out of it. And it's going to get only harder because the exams are only getting harder.
In 2023, they dug themselves into a hole. And Brad, I think you were talking about how they were youthful and how they were elementary kids and they were able to dig themselves out and graduate. Maybe we'll see it again this year, but they squandered a great opportunity. If you win 2 of these last 3 games, you're looking at a complete. Well, you win these 2 games, you're looking at 7 wins versus having 5 wins. Like it's
7, 3, and 1.
It's a big difference for this football team, and the Green Bay Packers squandered it. So now at this point, you got to do what you got to do if you want to get to where you want to go.
You are right. You have to beat the Giants. You have to beat the Vikings. Have to.
Connie's Frozen Pizza delivers that pizzeria taste without pizzeria prices, and it's buy one, get one at Pick and Save, which makes it even better. From the cornmeal dusted thin crust to all natural premium ingredients, you'll enjoy the pizzeria experience from your home oven. Get over to Pick and Save and stock up. This hot offer of Connie's buy one, get one is good through November 16th. So get on over for the greatest pizzas made by Palermo's at Pick and Save. Connie, Screamin' Sicilian, they have it all. Check out Palermo's.
Google it right now to see what flavor. You know that they got that Connie's barbecue chicken.
Kyle's going to be there. More next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Well, the dance floor specifically. I'm still sore, man. I dance my booty off.
Well, you don't have muscles. You don't have a booty, so I don't know how you dance that. You ask your back off. Your back.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is senior Lauren McCullough from Menominee High School. Lauren captured the 2025 WIAA Division I Girls Cross Country State Championship, setting a new state meet record with a time of 17 minutes and 26.4 seconds. She finished 15 seconds ahead of the runner-up, becoming Menominee's first ever cross-country state champion. Her title caps an impressive climb over the past 3 seasons, finishing 10th at state in 2023, 6th in 2024, and now taking home top billing in 2025. McCullough's victory also earned her recognition as the Wisconsin Cross Country Coaches Association Runner of the Year, along with first-team All-State honors. Congrats to senior Lauren McCullough, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Win a pair of tickets to see Green Bay host Chicago on December 7th, which includes access to Green Bay's upscale tailgating destination, the Tundra Trio. 3 upscale homes just steps from the stadium, featuring next-level pre- and post-game festivities with gourmet food and premium drinks. Thanks to Dr. Pepper and ESPN Wisconsin. Enter to win now at espnwisconsin.com. Wherever you watch the game, nothing hits like the bold signature flavor of Dr. Pepper. Enjoy an ice-cold Dr. Pepper during your next visit to McDonald's. No purchase necessary. Enter by November 23rd.
Homer here for Window Nation's end of the year sale. This November, you'll save big with 50% off all window styles. Plus, you could get 0% financing for 5 years. Window Nation's proven quality windows are so good, you'll actually save money on lower utility bills and come with a lifetime warranty. Window Nation even has an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Don't miss out on 50% off and 0 interest for 5 years. Visit windownation.com to get started.
Hey, it's John McGivern here. You know I love Network Health. One of the reasons is that they're local and they understand how important that is. Their exceptional customer service isn't just words on a page. It's what they do. It's what they've always done for over 41 years. Call 833-7-NETWORK today. HMO and POS plans underwritten by Network Health Plan. Compensation has been provided for using this endorsement of Network Health.
Catholic Memorial football lives here.
Straight up the middle with a first down and more.
The Crusaders are marching to Madison.
Into the end zone.
And the next step is Friday night. Catholic Memorial takes on unbeaten Grafton Friday night with a berth in the Division III state championship game on the line. Brought to you by R&R Insurance, D&M Accounting and Consulting Services, Curative Care, Home Sealed Exteriors, and Tony Wendorf and Associates. Kickoff Friday at 7 on 94.5 ESPN. And don't miss the live video stream on ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel. This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line. Less is more. Am I a fiery fella?
You bring the heat, Ben.
No, Ben's the guy that when he's part of the friends group and you go out, like we all got that guy. And all of a sudden you look and here he is. He gets a little bit too liquored up and now he's jaw jacking. And now it's like, oh my gosh, here he go. Y'all better watch him because I promise you.
See, but that's not me at all. I've never been in a fight.
No, I'm talking about in radio.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not in real life.
Well, he's also not liquored up because that's not
legal.
allowed / legal.
So I still am confused, like, because then you had me in like, that's me when I go out. I was
Not
like, I
when
don't think
you go
you're just
out.
You're recreating the radio
because you've
environment
seen
out.
me at a UWM Panthers game.
No, you're a cool guy. I'm just saying, like, I remember, like, the whole Matt LaFleur thing and all the little stuff. Like, you dig a little bit, get under some skin.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So when you dig under,
I dig? Who's
the Omaha thing?
No.
Thing got us killed.
Alex Strofe, Brad Nortman, Kyle Wallace. Whose skin do I get under the most of you three?
Oh, probably Alex, and then Brad. You really don't get under my skin.
I feel like I attack Kyle the most.
Yeah.
You're just like, go Pecco.
No, I mean, like,
go Pecco.
Yeah, you never really get under my skin.
I agree. It's probably Strofe.
Oh, yeah,
I think early I didn't know what I was doing and know like I didn't know Ben that well. So I was like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? But now I love Ben. And so if he ever gets at me, I'm like, this is kind of fun. So
I'm an acquired taste.
Yeah, you're acquired
Diana
taste.
McGuanago,
Hey.
you love me now, don't you?
Hey, Dirty D.
Sure, I just love everybody. Anyhow, Kyle, I love you, boy, but if you honestly think the Packers are going to the Super Bowl, you are literally smoking something.
Well, I haven't hit anything today or in a very long time ever.
A very long time ever.
Yeah.
But
Long time ever.
a very long time ever.
But we shall see. Okay, I'm not writing this football team off. I mean, if you already are going through the rest of the season not thinking this team is going to make a Super Bowl, you might as well take your Sundays and Monday nights and Sunday nights and Thanksgiving Day and not be invested.
Well, they're
in
not
the
winning
team.
the Super Bowl.
The
you don't
defense
know
is
that.
there.
We don't know
The
that.
defense is there.
Thank you, Brad.
It's still highly unlikely.
And they just
But
lost.
at least they've got an elite defense.
And the last loss was to the number 1 seed in the NFC.
And the loss before that was to who?
Listen, everybody loses.
The
okay?
number 8 seed in the NFC.
Yeah, well, there you go. They're in contention. So I'm
what
just
are the
saying.
Browns seed right now?
They're
in the
out of
AFC?
it. They were the bad one. They're the bad loss. They're the bad loss. Okay,
not
so
the
let's
only
not
bad loss.
listen. Dirty D.
The number 15 seed in the AFC.
Dirty D. Talk to me come December 16th after the Broncos game. 15th, 16th. We'll know by that time whether or not this team is legit or not. We should.
Oh, yeah.
And so we got a month. Enjoy the month. Enjoy the ride. And if there's a lot of L's, then it'll be miserable. If there's a lot of W's, then we'll be on top of the world.
So, again, this speaks to everything, and I agree, Don. Like, don't give up yet. When Golden and or Reed returns, we have a better chance for Jordan Love to cook. Yes, but no, because we know the offensive line is Aaron Banks has been a waste. The Elton Jenkins to center was a disaster. They're not run blocking well. They didn't pass block particularly well as Jordan Love was running around all over the place.
Collapsed so often.
I just don't know why he's not adjusting to quicker passes, though. I mean, doing something. It feels like he's.
Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love need to sit together for a long time and figure this out together. Josh Jacobs, do whatever you need to do. If you need to sit in a dark room, I trust you that you're going to run hard and make the right reads and make the right jump cuts and do what you need to do when the football's given to you. But everything else needs to be fixed with the variables that you do know. Unfortunately, some of the variables are dealt to you in a tough way, but there are no excuses in the NFL. People don't watch on Sundays to hear about the excuses of why something didn't happen. It's all about overcoming, because other teams have injuries, yes, but this is a year in which you've been 7 seed. Third year of Jordan Love. He's been healthy. He's used his legs more, and everything else around you outside of the defense is falling apart. But they're still in it. They're still in it.
Hey, we're legitimately a win by the Packers and a loss by the Bears and the Lions away from being in first place.
In the division.
Diana
Only
McGuanago
three things to happen.
Which are very possible.
Possible.
Yeah, then the Lions play the Eagles and the Bears. Who knows who they play, but the Bears are the Bears.
You got it, Kyle. I'm going to put it on my calendar after December 16th, and you're going to get a phone call from Diana McGuanago.
Can't wait, Dirty D. We're going to celebrate together.
Jim, Matt, and Molly Madison, Damn Sports Show Beaver Dam. We're next on 94.5 in 2 minutes and YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee.
We have still got this 41 southbound closed at the county line, at County Line Road, all because of a crash. You'll need to get off the freeway at Landon Road, head down to Appleton Avenue or 175, take that all the way to Appleton Avenue's on-ramp to 41 to try and get around that. There's also, believe it or not, an accident just about at Good Hope Road on southbound 41 as well. That one's off on the right shoulder. Northbound 41, the other one on at North Avenue is there. It's a crash on the left shoulder. Delays coming from before Mayfair Road all the way up to about Silver Spring. And then on westbound 94, heavy ride from 17th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco, Fisco, Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 38. Tomorrow, sunny, breezy, and mild, a high of 58. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Crisp air, cozy sweaters, and a home that's actually ready for fall. Exterior Pros and Baths is giving $3,000 off roofing, siding, windows, or bath remodels this month. Don't let your home be the only thing falling apart this season. Visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. That's extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. Exterior Pros and Baths, because your house deserves a little sweater weather too.
Hey sports fans, looking to level up your next private event? V Private Bar Services is your game changer. Move beyond the ordinary. V Private Bar Services crafts custom cocktails tailored to your brand and your guests' tastes. Imagine a bar experience that's as unique as your business. Our expert mixologists will create a memorable experience that your clients and team will rave about. From signature cocktails to full-service bars, we've got you covered. Be the MVP of your next event. Visit vprivatebar.com to book today.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
He's Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust alongside Brad Nortman. Alex Strove's running the show. KBN Nation at 800-990-3776. That's the Carbless Talk and Text line. List is more. And on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. If you haven't downloaded the ESPN Wisconsin app, go to the App Store or Google Play because it is so easy to use. You can listen back. You can do whatever you need. It's all at your fingertips. Earlier this morning on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, Packers Hall of Famer Mark Chmura has said something I heard you say on this show. Did you steal this?
Wait,
intellectual property?
Oh, that's crazy.
Intellectual property from Chewy.
I was just about to say. That was funny. About to say, what did Chewy steal from me? The assumption that Chewy didn't listen to what I said.
Let's hear from Mark Chmura from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
What he stole from me.
I tell you what, they lose to the Giants and over, done, smell ya, go to next year.
You think that's too far? You think they can't come back from that?
Yeah. That would tell me the tents are folded, the car's packed, feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah.
And it's done.
Yeah, I mean, he said it from a player perspective. I didn't steal it from him. He stole it from me.
Okay,
he
but
just took what I said and put it in the player's perspective. But he's absolutely
you had
right.
said then forget Sundays and forget Mondays.
Forget it all. No. Hey, goodbye to Matt LaFleur. Goodbye to the season side.
You might as well like sing the rhythm to it. Na 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 na. Yeah, you're like na 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 na.
Hey. Pack are done if they lose against the Giants. That's what happened. It hurts me to say that because I'm a Packer fan and I hate.
Do you think they lose?
No. Against the Giants? No. Me and Jason Willie are aligned on that one.
No.
If they lose on Sunday,
what's Kyle Wallace's game script after what you've seen for, how do you see this game playing out?
I think this football team is going to go out there like the hair is on fire, and they're going to destroy the Giants simply because they
destroy them.
They have
their defense will.
They got to get it right. They got to get some anger out. They're going to execute Jordan Love. Everybody is going to eat against the Giants. That's the way that I feel. The Giants are not a good team defensively, as Ben has talked about.
You have said they've been competitive, though.
No.
You're not scared of a team that's been competitive, picking off a team that has made their own mental errors and mistakes. And
the Green Bay Packers better be hungry and better be ready to feast on something like the New York Giants, who are struggling, are going into a game without their starting quarterback in Jackson Dart, who had become one of the emotional leaders of that football team with the tenacity that he plays with. They don't have Cam Scatterboo. They don't have Malik Neighbors. So they do not have 1, 2, or 3 of their offensive options. And Jameis Winston, though he is funny and he is fun to see, he's going to give you a lot of opportunities. This Packers team should absolutely dominate the Giants. If anything other than that happens, I'm going to be concerned. Even if they win and they don't dominate, I'll still be concerned, but they better win this football game, and I want them to do it in great fashion.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I don't think the season's over, like Chewy is saying it, if they lose this game. Now, they basically got to run the table of sorts to end the game, but it sounds like Chewy is saying if they lose this game, it's an indicator that the team has quit. If the team quits on Matt LaFleur, now that's where I'm saying, okay, a loss is a lot more than a loss then. A loss is a locker room that's given up on him, and then you're maybe even having conversations of moving on from somebody else because this is just, if your coach loses the locker room, it's all done. So I look at it and say they're in the 7th seed right now. If they lose, maybe they drop to the 8th seed. Everything is still in front of them. Now, every single game matters 10 times more, and this is a game you can't drop, but it's not completely over unless they obviously quit on Matt LaFleur, which I don't think they'll do. But I think they're going to win, Kyle, but I don't think it's going to be some cakewalk. I mean, they've got a decent defensive line that's going to be able to put pressure on Jordan Love. They can't run the football very well against anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. And they've got Brian Burns and Abdul Carter. Those are 2 stud defensive ends.
Their pass rush is much better than the run defense.
Yeah. So I guess if they can't run the ball against the Giants,
that would be a bad sign.
That would be a very bad sign. And if they're forced to throw it against those 2 guys, I guess you got
they could get after Love a little bit.
Rasheed Walker and Zach Tom, who are pretty decent.
Yeah, good on the ends, but the interior is a mess right now because you're going to have Sean Ryan at center, probably Jordan Morgan at right guard, and then
Aaron Banks, the known run blocker.
Yeah,
that's not run blocking.
Yeah. The interior is the big question mark for them.
Your first round pick in your signing in the offseason.
But your first round pick, who is a tackle. Playing right guard.
No, but again,
who is particularly a left tackle playing right guard.
Okay, again, I didn't.
Who's also played some right tackle.
I didn't play offensive line, but
struggled.
But to move from the outside to the inside, it should be an easier transition simply because you have less space that you need to occupy inside versus the outside. Right? When guys come up,
I mean, in theory, yes, but in the NFL,
you can do all sorts of different things.
Yes, but I would think the transition from most guys don't come into the NFL playing guard in college and move to tackle. Guys can play tackle and move inside the guard. It's just less that you have to deal with, and less space is more compact. So the transition should be better than what it is. He's getting mollywopped and getting bullied on the inside.
I think that's unfair to him. I mean, yes, I agree. As a first-round pick, you should be able to live up to those expectations, especially when you've had more opportunities than, say, a guy that has only played left tackle in the NFL, all of a sudden emergency moving, kind of like Sean Ryan is from guard to center. Because Morgan has really carved out his role at guard in the NFL, but he hasn't been very good. His limited opportunities at left tackle specifically, he's been the most consistent. And that's the concerning part. That's likely where he'll play beginning next season. But
I don't trust him at that.
Wasn't he sort of overdrafted because he was versatile?
That's what they claim.
I think they liked his physicality and athleticism, but he had only played left tackle.
I think the Packers
came in to compete at left tackle, and that was Dunzo.
I mean, he was the best left tackle in all of the NFL this preseason.
Who?
Jordan Morgan.
Oh, okay.
Preseason.
That's a joke.
Yeah, preseason. But according to PFF, of all the left tackles in preseason, he was the best graded.
That's a joke.
Let me.
That's a joke.
No,
that's not my opinion.
It's a crazy line. It's a crazy line.
We are just reaching.
But
that is a statistic.
You do have to remember, Rasheed Walker was hurt this preseason, so Jordan Morgan had extensive snaps on left tackle.
I'm just saying.
And he was really good.
Okay.
If you watch the preseason, Jordan Morgan was good at left tackle.
I don't want to talk about preseason Jordan Love or Jordan Morgan
just
for a
shows
second
you
longer.
the state of how bad Jordan Morgan would be.
I agree.
We go into preseason.
He's factually saying things that are correct, but also scary to use those numbers and statistics
his
in where
best
we are at today.
Stuff has been at left tackle. He's been
in preseason.
And his limited opportunity in the regular season, yeah.
I don't remember him being a shining star, bright anything when he got an opportunity before he got hurt last year.
Right guard, he's been inconsistent. He's had good moments. He's also had bad moments.
This is where we're at. Now, I hate to even do this because the answer scares me.
Uh-oh.
If I asked you guys a simple question, because we've made a big deal about the next opponent, which obviously you should. You lost 2 games. You need to beat the Giants. Part of this is in 8 games, you have 5 divisional games. 5. What do they go against the Bears?
Oh, 2-0.
I can't say 2-0. You can't.
2-0.
It's
2-0.
no one can snap answer anything.
2-0. Listen, the Bears are
You lose to the Panthers. You lose to the Browns. Like
2-0.
Vikings.
The Vikings do scare me going on the road, but
I think the Bears are more scary than the Vikings.
Nah, I'm not worried about the Bears. The Bears aren't for real.
So
I'm so serious. I might sound like a hater, but again, I look at and this is me coming from a guy that watched his football team lose to the Carolina Panthers, lose to the Cleveland Browns.
Quite
as
the
well.
qualifier.
And tie the Cowboys. The Packers have their problems, but when you look up and down at some of these teams that are good or ahead of the Green Bay Packers,
the Bears are at the end of the rankings defensively.
They haven't beat anybody, but they've won 6 games.
But when I say those things, like the Bears are 27th in total defense, does that mean that this offense that's not running the football well against anybody are just going to do it?
No, it just means they're a better football team, and they better be up for a divisional game against a rival in the Chicago Bears. That means something. That's what it is. There's a different level.
Fine, give me the record. I don't care about the Broncos. I don't care about the Giants, and I don't care about the Ravens. If these divisional games are going to be that pivotal to winning the 1 seed, those 5 games. 2 against the Vikings, 2 against the Bears, 1 against the...
At the end of the season, what are they going to be? Record against the NFC North?
just the last 5 games.
What's their record going to be? Yeah. The last 5 games of the season.
Against the NFC North, Kyle.
Oh, they're going to go 4-1.
4-1.
They're going to sweep They're going to sweep the Vikings. They're going to sweep the Bears, and then they're probably going to lose to the Lions on the road on Thanksgiving Day. It's a lot. The Lions are going to be looking for payback.
I don't know how you can watch this football team and have that belief.
What about the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings make you say, oh,
what about the Green Bay Packers?
Yeah.
Listen, we're talking about what they did lately. Throughout the whole season, the Packers have been a good football team. It's just the consistency
but now they're down
lacked.
Elton Jenkins. They're down Tucker Kraft. They're playing their worst football of the whole season.
Y'all scared of the Minnesota Vikings?
No. I'm scared of the Packers.
Now y'all think, so the Packers, based off y'all logic, the Packers ain't going to beat nobody after they play the Giants.
It's not.
I think
that is true. I just told you that I think they could beat the Bears and the Vikings. Both teams, who the Bears ain't that good, and the Vikings are under 500. And y'all say
but you're using the same logic of how they've lost to other teams when they were 13.5-point favorites at home.
And even last year, when they were playing better football, they were 1-5 in the division. Even the lowly Bears, they were 1-1 with, and a fingertip away from going 0-2. I got 3-2. Lost to the Lions. 1-1 against the Bears. 2-0 against the Vikings.
You crazy. They not.
And I'm trying to massage it. I'm trying to assume they're going to get better.
It's 3-2.
So wait, can I ask you a question? What about the Chicago Bears makes you believe that the Bears can beat the Green Bay Packers?
It's literally their Super Bowl.
Decent football.
And they actually
their Super Bowl. We actually had to play for something. When we lost to the Bears last year, we had nothing to play for. We pulled our quarterback from the game. We pulled our running back from the game. We didn't have anything to play for.
The Bears are going to be fully in wild card situation as well as the Packers.
They ain't diddly squat poo crap. That Bears ain't playing for nothing.
Diddly
right
squat poo
because
crap.
I can't say the word I want to say.
Doug in Kenosha, you're on the Carbless Talking text line, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Yes, I'm right there with Kyle. We're going to the Super Bowl. I don't care what anybody says. We're beating the Bears twice. We're beating the Vikings twice. We're beating the Giants 3-2 in overtime.
That's your support.
I think he's making fun of Kyle.
He is.
At first, I was like, uh-oh.
He smiled, and then he started listening, and Kyle started sinking in.
Because I was like, wait a minute, we're going to the Super Bowl. What? And then when he said
you did say several times that you still have faith unless they lose on Sunday that they're going to the Super Bowl.
No, I still have faith that this team can go to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So everybody here is basically saying, just so we're on record, I want everybody here on record.
Was Doug's call satirical or not?
It was.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, it was. November 13th.
3-2, come on.
Okay, but he didn't say that when I screened him, and he seemed very sincere when I was talking to him.
Okay.
So I'm not positive it was satirical.
Okay, well.
He said they were going to win 3-2.
That's the state of the Packers.
Yes.
Giants.
That's the part where I think, okay, he's making fun of Kyle.
I'm going to go with he's making fun of Kyle no matter what.
He said 3-2 in overtime, which is mathematically impossible.
That is.
We have our answer. He's making fun of Kyle.
So on November 13th, I want to get from everybody. The Packers are not going to. The Packers have no chance of going to the Super Bowl. Ben, yes or no?
Going to is different than winning.
Okay. The Packers.
You keep moving, man.
The Packers have no chance of winning the Super Bowl. As of today, you think the Packers?
They are not winning the Super Bowl in 2025.
Brad?
Yeah, they're not winning the Super Bowl.
Alex Strofe?
I do not believe they're winning the Super Bowl.
All right, that's what it is on November 13th. Hey.
So are you going to make a declaration as well?
Yeah, are you making a declaration? You know, what are you going to say?
Are you going to say the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl?
No, I'm going to say the Packers can go to the Super Bowl.
I think they can go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, statistically.
Yeah, I think they can. They can.
I don't believe they will, but
they can.
I believe there's a good chance that they still can. I have not ruled
good chance that they still can. I think there's a good chance they still can.
I also believe there's a good chance they still can. I just don't think they will.
We are actually saying things.
No, you guys are playing. Listen, KBN Nation. When the Packers get stuff right, and all of a sudden a couple weeks from now, everybody's talking about, oh, Matt LaFleur figured it out, and look at Jordan Love looking like an MVP again. Because 2 weeks ago, Ben and Brad were talking about taking out bets on Jordan Love for MVP. And things changed in 10 to 14 days.
And we didn't place that bet.
You were making a big case to fire the head coach an hour ago.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
No, I said if he loses on Sunday, he should.
You're hard to follow, man. Tell us about your Citizens Bank.
Don't do this whole, how fast things can change when you were the one literally debating an hour ago that they should fire the head coach in 4 days if they lose.
I mean, things change fast.
Yeah, but you're using that against us. Then don't act like you're not a part of it.
I reserve the right. I reserve the right to shift my mind when it comes to this Green Bay Packers team. And Sunday, it will be a shift in the right direction.
Wow.
I won't forget this.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to you.
I won't forget this. KBN Nation, we will not forget those who did not believe. Those who stick around will be champions.
And everyone will remember and continue to brand you as the flip-flopper.
I'm not flip-flopping nothing. I'm definitely not flip-flopping on Citizens Bank of Maguanago. You know some things just feel right. You just know it. And that's how it feels when you work with Citizens Bank. For the moment you walk in or just get on their great app. I was on the app just asking them questions just yesterday. It's not just about a checking account or mortgage rates. It's about the way they know your name and the way they respond. I'm telling you, they respond quickly to questions that they have. I got a CD account there. I absolutely love it, and you will love it as well. Citizens Bank is local. They're invested in the community, and they're all about helping you move forward with tools that make banking easy, with people that make it personal. So if you're looking for a bank that feels like more like a partner, I'm telling y'all, KBN Nation, check out citizensbankwi.bank. That's citizensbankwi.bank, because when you bank with Citizens Bank, that's banking where you belong. Citizensbankwi.bank.
I want to see if I can get Kyle to open up his wallet, which will not be possible, but I'm going to try next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a tool. My name is Ben Brust, and I'm a tool.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We still have this issue on southbound 41. It is closed at County Line Road because of a crash. What you're probably going to need to do is exit off at Lannon Road, take it that south to 175, and you can either get on at Good Hope Road or, better yet, get on at Appleton Avenue's on-ramp to 41 southbound, mainly because there is a crash on 41 southbound at the ramp from Good Hope Road. Just don't want to mess with it. It's out of traffic off on the right, but still. We are going to see more delays, though, beyond that from Silver Spring all the way down past Hampton. Northbound slowing from before Mayfair Road up past an accident at North Avenue on the left. and all the way up to Silver Spring. Southbound 43, we got backups from Hampton all the way down through the Marquette. We do also northbound on 43 have a crash at Fond du Lac Avenue. That's off on the right shoulder. Those backups are coming from the high-rise bridge through the Marquette up to that point at Fond du Lac Avenue. Traffic is brought to you by the Bartolotta Restaurants, offering the perfect holiday gift, a memorable experience with the Bartolotta gift card. Purchase yours at bartolottas.com. And happy holidays, Milwaukee. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 38. Tomorrow, sunny, breezy, and mild, a high of 58. Weather is brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Want your brand to turn heads and win hearts?
Captivate Exhibits can bring your brand to life by transforming lobbies, creating history walls, and beautifying facilities.
For over 32 years, Captivate has been the MVP of trade show exhibits and workplace design and fabrication. Let Captivate craft immersive branded environments that tell your story boldly, beautifully, and with purpose at events and around the office.
Score big by making your next event or your own space unforgettable. Create something legendary by getting started today at CaptivateExhibits.com.
Welcome to Jackpot Land, this fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month and earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Without an Advent clinic nearby, people suffering needlessly from chronic nasal congestion and sinus infections would be stuck with either Band-Aid or sledgehammer solutions. Band-Aids are pills or nasal sprays, and they're not true solutions. Surgery is a sledgehammer, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Because most people don't need surgery for nose and sinus issues, nor do they want a 14-day recovery. Our unique Advent approach can, in 20 minutes in our office, open your blocked nose for good, with only 1 day recovery. I'm Advent founder Dr. Kandula. Outside of Advent's four walls, invasive surgery is what they'll recommend. But here you will find effective and convenient in-office solutions to help you stop the need for Band-Aids and avoid the sledgehammer.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back is keeping you from living the life that you want to live. I mean, man, you're getting a nice burst of weather right here. You should be outside enjoying it, living the life that you want to live. But if you're feeling that pain, you're on the injury report of life. You got to find yourself off of it. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. That's going to give you a pain-free existence with no surgery, no pain pills, no long recovery, just your body remembering how good it feels to be pain-free again. I've been to the Greenfield location, talked to several of the people that have gone to QC Kinetics, have changed their life due to their treatments, their cellular treatments. And they say it's nothing short of a miracle. Tens of thousands of satisfied patients all across the country. So there's really no time to wait. Now is the time to take advantage of their deals and take advantage of the free consultation that they will give you. It's going to be informative. It's going to be insightful. They're going to see exactly what's going on in those joints, and you're going to see it on the iPad as you see exactly what the issue is. And they're going to tell you your journey back to a pain-free life. Give them a call today for that free consultation at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
Josh and Heartland chimes in, 800-990-3776 on the Carbos Talk and Text line. Packers don't make the Super Bowl. Kyle does the polar plunge. If they do, the rest of you plunge.
No.
You're so fun, Kyle. Confident. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe is running the show. Worth mentioning because it was a topic of conversation with Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, as Adam Schefter said, the ties to New Jersey for Jeff Hafley and the Giants being a spot and whatnot. Peter Schrager tweets at P. Schrags. Last year, Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator for the Lions, came into Soldier Field and absolutely emptied the bag with the Lions offense in front of the Bears fans, front office, and ownership. It left a lasting impression. Jersey's Jeff Hafley has a real chance to do that on Sunday versus the Giants.
I'll tell you what, Peter Schrager, he's in the know in the NFL. He doesn't just tweet something like that if he hasn't heard anything. And obviously Adam Schefter said on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy as well that, an owner reached out to him and said that the Giants would be a good fit for Jeff Hafley. There is too much smoke right now for Jeff Hafley, not only being for the Giants job, but there's probably going to be another 5-6 job openings. Now, Jeff Hafley, he is one of those prime candidates right now. And if he's saying that, and Jeff Hafley, I do believe this defense is going to play really well. I think they're probably getting a couple turnovers on Jameis Winston. They're going to look really good. So it's to the point where it's like, how good do you want this Packers defense to look? Because they go out there and cook. He might just be off the team before you even know it.
All right, so here's what I just decided to do. Is I was just reading Adam Stenovich, a tweet from Rob Domofsky about Adam Stenovich talking about Bo Melton taking practice reps with the offense because he had 26 snaps.
Okay, good. That's an improvement.
Yeah, but it's a problem.
Practice reps.
So
that is I'm Team Kyle here.
It's not encouraging.
It's not encouraging that he's taking practice reps, but at least they're getting him ready.
I kind of did a pros and cons.
Means he's an option.
Right now, the cons are outweighing the pros right now. These can all change. But losing Tucker Kraft is still a huge con because you don't have Jaden Reed back. Matthew Golden was hurt, and they haven't figured out how to utilize Matthew Golden. Offensive line, huge con. Bo Melton, I hate that I have to write his name, but the fact that he's taking 26 snaps on offense after not practicing with the team and now deciding to practice, they're so reactive. That's a problem to be reactive. You played 26 snaps, we moved you to defense. You're sitting in defensive team meetings, no offensive meetings. You're going to go out there and try and figure it out on the fly again. That's crazy to me. The kicking situation, complete con. Head coach is a con. The only pro I have is the defense. What are the pros you got, Kyle? Because you're the optimistic guy.
My quarterback's a pro. I'm still backing my quarterback.
But that goes to my con of the head coach not putting the QB in a spot to be successful.
Yeah, the great thing about the NFL and the great thing about being in season.
I'm asking you for pros.
Well, if we're not going to focus on the defensive pros.
It is a pro, but there's got to be more pros.
The defense is a pro. I would say the punting game is a pro for the Green Bay Packers.
That really makes me feel confident.
Write that one in bold.
Number two? I would definitely say the quarterback is a pro who has been limited because of his play caller and head coach.
But you can't put him as a pro when he hasn't done the things on the field to deserve being a pro.
Ask for Kyle Wallace's pros. You didn't ask.
He's been a pro, but the last 2 weeks, has he been a pro?
Josh Jacobs being able to find running room despite getting hit in the backfield so much.
They're 20th in running.
I can buy
pro.
Jordan Love.
Josh Jacobs as a player.
He's averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yes, he is.
That's not good.
Any more pros for me?
No. I don't have any more pros.
Oh, we put a whole unit on there. That's pretty good.
And Kyle says everything will be determined in the season based off the Giants game. They're going to go to the Super. They can go to the Super Bowl if they win, but if they lose the Giants, they can't.
You guys are really inflating the NFC to a higher level. The Packers aren't too far off.
But we're not. The Packers are just playing so bad.
They are playing bad right now.
Who are the Packers behind?
I don't believe you guys.
Are they behind the Rams or are they equal to the Rams?
Why don't you do your NFC power ranking?
They're behind the Rams, yes, right now, currently. But I'm not buying the Rams to think that the Rams are a team that we should be so fearful of.
Make your top 8 right now.
Listen,
no. Make your top 8. I just want to know your top 8. Okay. People want to know what you actually think instead of, well, they can go to the Super Bowl. I want to know where you got the Green Bay Packers as it stands right now.
In the NFC or NFL?
NFC.
As in the NFC right now, the record speaks for itself, and the play, more importantly, speaks for itself for the Green Bay Packers. So I think when you look at the playoff picture, I think it's okay. I'm putting the Packers ahead of the Bears, but yeah, the Packers are the 6th best team in the NFC right now, but the gap is not that large, and
But I almost feel like
to make up that space, and that's the thing that I'm trying to tell you.
I almost feel like the gap's not that large, but Packers have a further gap right now to those teams based on how they've been playing.
I feel like the top 4-ish teams are very tight, and then there's a pretty sizable gap.
Listen, the Packers. I'm telling you, the Packers are legitimately a week away. The Packers beat the Eagles. We're not having this conversation right now.
But they didn't.
But they beat the Eagles.
Stop doing that.
It was that.
They did it.
It
was catastrophic fashion.
Wait a minute. Listen, I know I'm crazy sometimes, and I'm a Gemini.
They scored 0 points in 3 quarters.
I get it. They had a bad game.
I don't think you do.
No, y'all just told me.
They had a bad game. I thought it wasn't a bad loss.
Wait.
Just using your words.
Did y'all not just tell me that the gap between the top 4 teams ain't that much, right? That's what you said. It's not that much?
Between the top 4, yes.
Who's the number 1 team in the NFC?
That's debatable. Rams, Seahawks, Eagles.
Again, but
who is the number 1 team in the NFC right now? Just say it.
Eagles are the 1 seed.
The Eagles are the 1 seed.
And so if the gap is large, how much did the Green Bay Packers lose to by the Eagles on Monday night?
So are you saying the Packers and the Eagles are close to one another?
Is you can't sit here and tell me that the Green Bay Packers...
You're just propaganda.
I'm not propaganda. My defense played exceptionally well. They got A.J. Brown talking and telling people, hey, yeah, you might as well drop me on fantasy. Because
that's not because of the Packers. That's because of the Eagles.
No,
okay, now
So all I'm saying is...
You've gone too far.
No,
now you saying that A.J. Brown is telling people to drop him in fantasy because of Keyshawn Nixon is just a lie.
Lock his ass up.
The Eagles don't use him in a way that he wants to be used.
But what I'm saying,
you're just lying.
No. What I'm being serious.
You're pulling
right
a Strofe.
The gap is not as large as y'all are making it seem. Yes, the offense has problems, but they have showed us glimpses
against the worst defenses in the NFL.
Dude, look at the teams that these other teams have beaten. Y'all sitting here so happy about the Rams. The Rams against the teams that they played, the combined record for the Rams is 28-34 for the teams they have beaten. That's what it is. 28 wins to 35 losses. The Seahawks 20-32. So what are we talking about? They ain't beating good teams either, but we only focus on the Green Bay Packers.
They have more wins.
They have more wins because they played better than the Packers. More consistently, but the gap is not large. If you lose by 3 points to the defending Super Bowl champions,
I hear your point, but you're the same guy that if they do lose to the Giants is saying to fire Matt LaFleur.
Oh, yeah, because listen, if they lose to the Giants, then I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong about this football team.
The Philadelphia Eagles lost by 17 points at the New York Giants this year.
Okay, wait a minute. You like the Rams?
If we're going to do this whole record thing, what teams have defeated.
Do you like the Rams, Strofe? Do you like the Rams?
The Eagles lost to the Giants by 17 points.
Do you like the Rams? You think they're good?
You're just picking one thing.
No. Wait a minute. Yeah. Do you like the Rams?
Yeah.
Okay. Did the Rams beat the Eagles this year when they played them?
No, the Eagles walked on a walk-off blocked kick.
They won the football game, and they won by more than 3 points. And so
they won on a touchdown on what would have been a game-winning field goal for
who won the game?
The Eagles won by 7.
Thank you. So that's what I'm saying. So we can sit here and nitpick.
In week 3.
At the end of the day, the Green Bay Packers only lost by 3 points to the number 1 seed in the NFC, despite their offense being garbage.
You're talking about one game. Look at the whole season, dude. Look at the whole season.
They lost 3 games all year.
Yeah, but what have they looked like? We just went through the pros and cons. You have no pros other than the defense, and you're just spewing a bunch of lies to everyone and raising your voice with no substance other than talking about everyone else but the team that you love.
What I'm going to tell you is this. The Green Bay Packers are scuffling and struggling right now offensively, and they went toe-to-toe with the defending Super Bowl champions and the number 1 seed in the NFC right now. So you cannot sit here and tell me that the gap is significant between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles when my eyes
They
showed
were
me something on
13.5 point favorite to get home against the Carolina Panthers at home.
Yeah, taken
and lost
holistically.
outright. They've scored 20 points at home the last 2 games, dude.
Okay, so I guess Monday night, the Packers losing by 3 at home, which was disappointing to the number 1 team in the NFC. It's just, it doesn't mean anything. The gap is lost. Hey, KBN Nation, though the Packers only lost by 3 and the defense was able to shut down the Super Bowl championship offense, hey, don't believe it. Don't believe it.
9
the gap is more than 3 points. The gap is more than 3 points. The gap is significant. It's significant.
How many times out of 10 do they beat the Eagles?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
4.
So Eagles win 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's closer to 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Packers lose.
Okay. Well, all we know is they only lost by 3, and y'all sitting here acting like the world is over. It
And
ain't over,
they
KBN
lost.
Nation.
So they're 0-3 against the Eagles the last 3 times we played them.
Sure. Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Sure. Okay.
Listen,
the Super Bowl champs are 0-3. The
Packers are 0. Yeah, you're right. No, that's factual. That's factual. I just, you know what, Matt LaFleur, it's personal now. Y'all better whoop the Giants' ass on Sunday, okay? Because I need to walk in. I need to walk in here with my chest puffed out, saying, "Bring on them damn Vikings." That's what I need. Because they don't believe. They said y'all tripping. I understand the Packers.
Tell us about Tsunami Express so we can get to KBN Nation on the other side.
Oh, sometimes you just gotta clean off the gunk in your life, and I'm telling you, you can do that with your car. The Tsunami Express Car Wash. Man, they are the premier car wash all across southeastern Wisconsin. If you haven't experienced a car wash until you have experienced Tsunami Express, I got one word for you. The number 10, not just the Packers quarterback, but the number 10 is $10 that you can get for your first month of Tsunami Express membership. That's right, for only $10. If you are a new member, it will be $10 for that first month of a membership so you can get that wash over and over and over again and be able to enjoy Tsunami Express at that just incredible deal. This deal kicks off November 24th and runs through the 30th. Available only in store and to new members. So it's a good opportunity to go in there and see what Tsunami Express has in store for you. So get that shine, get that interior and exterior wash, and wash, chill, and repeat at Tsunami Express Car Wash.
Lasagna and Lil Fonzie are waiting to talk with us.
Can't wait.
One has Kyle's back. Wonder who it is next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
You know Italian. What do you mean?
You know Italian?
You do know Italian.
You know Italian.
Yeah,
he's right.
Oui, oui.
That's French.
But you had gelato.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Still a big headache on southbound 41. We've got the freeway closed at the County Line Road all the way to Highway 145 because of a crash. You'll be exiting off at Lannon Road. Take that south to 175, and you can follow that all the way and rejoin the freeway at Appleton Avenue's on-ramp. Just beyond that, though, on northbound 41 at Silver Spring, we got the left lane blocked with a crash there. And northbound also just north of North Avenue. We've got a crash on the left shoulder. So northbound is not looking good. We got backups pretty much from 27th Street all the way up to Silver Spring. Now the southbound side of 43 has its own issues. We've got delays basically from Capitol Drive all the way down through the Marquette and onto the high rise. Northbound's backing up from the high rise bridge up past an accident seen at Fond du Lac Avenue off on the right shoulder. Delays continue all the way up to Center Street. Traffic is brought to you by Capco Kids to Kids Toy Drive. For a fun family activity, visit or volunteer Saturday, December 13th. For more information, visit kidstoKidstoydrive.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 38. Tomorrow, sunny, breezy, mild, a high of 58. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Is it time to buy an engagement ring?
Or a big anniversary diamond?
Kessler's has diamonds that come from diamond mines.
And we also have diamonds that come from plasma chambers.
When you see the size of the diamond you can afford when you look at our high-tech newborn created diamonds,
you're going to be happy, happy, happy.
And with approved credit, our financing plans make anything possible.
Our selection of engagement rings is beyond compare.
And our custom design department can modify any ring in any way you choose.
Anyone who says they can give you a better ring,
or a better diamond,
or a better price,
has never been to Kessler's.
And our miraculous no small print warranty says,
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed.
It's just that simple.
And all maintenance is free forever.
No charge.
yes, it really is that miraculous.
You found a partner you want to share your life with.
When you're ready to celebrate,
We've got a diamond for that.
Find the Kesslers nearest you at KesslersDiamonds.com.
This fall, make 3rd Street Market Hall your one-stop, must-stop destination to eat, drink, and play. 3rd Street Market Hall has over 15 locally owned food vendors, a self-service beer wall featuring 30 Wisconsin breweries, over 50 HD TVs, and happy hour specials all week. The perfect place to work remotely or catch a game between meetings or over lunch. 3rd Street Market Hall is your home away from home or office. Visit 3rdstreetmarkethall.com for menus, events, and more information.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
According to Time Magazine, Gen Z is drinking 20% less alcohol than all previous generations. Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. Over our 65 years in business, we've stayed up on all the trends, where you'll always find 2,000 varieties of beer, 4,000 types of liquor, and over 8,000 wines. We now also stock over 100 varieties and growing of THCA, CBD, and Delta-9 non-alcoholic specialty-infused drinks. So whether you're experimenting with the latest wellness trend, or you just want something in your fridge that your college kid can call you cool for, come check out our expansive selection. And while you're at it, you do deserve that bottle of bourbon. Discount Liquor in Milwaukee on 51st in Oklahoma and in downtown Waukesha on Barstow and Maine.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
And visit us online at discountliquorinc.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When I heard a knock on my door Tuesday morning, I said, oh boy, that must be Lifetime Home Services coming in to install that brand new closet in baby Will's bedroom. I saw the transformation under 2 hours, all with a smile on his face. An absolute pro from start to finish, even cleaned up. I mean, it looked beautiful. And now baby Will's room is complete with this new closet. Lifetime Home Services, man, they can do everything. For us, it was a customizable full closet renovation. But for you, Lifetime Home Services fills that void and takes care of whatever sort of repair or renovation that you need. It could be closets like us. It could be a full home renovation. It could be epoxy floors. It could be organization, storage, radon safety, cleaner air, HVAC, whatever it is, Lifetime Home Services has an option for you. Just try it. Whatever that project is that you're looking at right now and saying, I wonder if Lifetime Home Services does that. The answer is going to be yes. For over 30 years, Lifetime has been trusted by families to make their homes and lives safer and better looking. Lifetime Home Services gives trusted solution for lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
We'll go to the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. At this point, I don't know what Kyle's arguing, but Lil Fonzie's got Kyle's back.
What up, Lil Fonzie?
Hey, guys, bear with me. A little nervous, called a couple times, but here's what I want you guys to do. Think back to 2 years ago. The Packers go 0-4 in a month. We're all listening to you guys discuss this, and you guys are flipping out that the Packers were done. But what happens? Something changes. The Packers come on, they breathe new life, and we make it to the second round of the playoffs and lose by inches. There's still hope. Kyle, I got your back.
Listen. Spot the lie. Turn that music off because ain't nothing he said a lie or mysterious or any type of conspiracy. That was facts.
Again, do I need to go back to the cons right now that the Packers have?
You probably
they
had.
don't,
You know
they
what?
don't have Tucker Kraft anymore. Their offensive line stinks. They don't have a kicking game that they
You
trust.
said all the same stuff. You were so confident the Packers weren't going to make the Super Bowl. You said, and you know what? In the wintertime, I'm going to jump in Lake Michigan. Oh, excuse me. Go make the playoffs.
Yeah. Did they win the Super Bowl? No, but they made the playoffs. And what does that mean?
What
does that mean for you?
Packers can turn it around, man. They can. They're not that far off. They're 5-3-1.
Gotta get hot.
Thank you, Stroh.
Let's just say all the cliches.
Hope is what we're leaning on.
Lasagna and MKE. You're up.
Let's see how nasty this lasagna is.
Oh, you know what, Kyle? I was gonna help you out, and then you had a hit on me.
They lied to me. They said that you weren't on my side. The lasagna.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm mad at you, and I was gonna be on your side, but then you had to start the segment this way.
Why y'all do that to me?
So
No,
let's
the
talk
lasagna's
about
gonna
this.
be good.
No. Let me finish because Ben's gonna dump me because I know that's what he's gonna do. It was Lions 7-20, Packers. It was Commanders 18-27. It was Browns 10-13. It was Cowboys 40-40. It was Bengals 18-27. It was Cardinals 27-23. It was Panthers 16-13. It was Steelers 35-25. It was Eagles 10-7. And Ben Bluff dropped 235 three-pointers in his career with Wisconsin. So let me ask you, is Matt LaFleur that bad because we saw him on national TV with his back turned to the field, and that's why we think he's bad? Or is the O-line messed up? Josh Jacobs is running into a wall. I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl, but what are they going to do?
Wow.
I appreciate the amount of three-pointers that I had in my career. Shout out.
That was a nice
I just want to
addition.
recap real quick. He read every final score of the 9 games the Packers have played.
I was wondering if there was a connector.
Threw in Ben Brust's 3-point total and then said, I don't think they're going to win in the Super Bowl, and then asked you what they're going to do. I don't understand that phone call.
I still want to try your lasagna. I'll eat Kyle's since he's a jerk. What? He was going to give us lasagna.
He's still on the line.
Yeah.
I thought he was still on the line.
Can we go back to him?
Yeah. Can you still bring us the famous lasagna? Because Kyle, I'll eat doubles.
No, we're not talking about that right now. I'm mad at Kyle until Kyle apologizes to me publicly on your radio.
Lasagna.
No. Right now.
Be sincere,
No.
too.
No. I sincerely apologize. You know, lasagna, when everybody is in the wrong side of history other than you, sometimes you got to fight back. And so they told me when you're on the phone that lasagna was against you. And so I lashed out.
This isn't.
I apologize for
But what you need to learn is if people are against you or with
Lasagna,
you,
do you accept?
Wait, let lasagna speak, not you people who are haters. Lasagna, I apologize.
But now, Kyle.
Yes, sir.
Did you say that everybody was against lasagna? From what I heard, it was only Kyle against lasagna, not everybody else.
They told me you were against me, lasagna. So when you against me, I had to fight back.
This is getting confusing. Kyle, you need to take a break because he was saying about his actual lasagna.
Yeah, he did offer us lasagna, and you said no.
Oh,
So I didn't get us any.
No.
You didn't get us any?
You didn't get us any?
I thought it was kind of an all or nothing thing.
Oh,
Kyle said
no, bumps Kyle.
Yeah, Joe.
I love lasagna.
I just wanted to know his prep process and if he has dogs. That's all.
He has dogs. I did ask that part.
He has dogs?
Yes.
Ah.
But he cooks it in a private kitchen.
Private
What do you
kitchen
mean
outside
private?
the house.
Outside the house.
Just tell us about Bank 5-9 so we can get to Brian Balaga and really dissect his question about the offensive line.
Well, if you're looking to make your life better, because this is about the time where you're cashing that check, might as well have that check do a little bit of earning for you. And your life can be made better with my friends at Bank 5-9. Best bank in the Milwaukee area, given to them by the prestigious Community Choice Awards. That plus named a top workplace for 16 straight years. Bank 5-9 is just making lives better all across southeastern Wisconsin. That's their mission statement, after all. So many banks out there, the mission statement's all about the bottom line and the next dollar, but that's not Bank 5-9. They focus on charitable giving, volunteerism, and making the lives better and elevating the community all around them. But of course, their customers are satisfied, elite level satisfaction. You're not only a top workplace, being for having 16 straight years to where you know your employees are satisfied there. So you can make your life better by being a part of Bank 5-9. 14 branch locations all across southeastern Wisconsin. You're going to be thankful that you did, and you're going to be thankful that your life is so much better because of Bank 5-9. Check out them as a true local community bank and see what Bank 5-9 can do for you at bank59.com. Member FDIC.
The doctor of football and hopefully the tactician that can help us figure out this offensive line. Brian Balaga next.
This is Kyle Broston-Nortman.
So my short time here, I've come to learn about these things. I call them Strofe days, where he's doing something for himself, and then he just wipes his calendar, regardless of how it may affect other people.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Are you sick and tired of sad, skimpy, frozen pizzas that lack toppings and flavor? Problem solved. Screamin' Sicilian brings the party to pizza with mountains of whole milk mozzarella, premium meats, and veggies stacked to the sky. No tweaks necessary. Just tons of toppings and amazing flavor. Just bake it, bite it, and let it rip. Mamma mia! Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian. Toppings piled high, screaming loud, always delicious.
Kevin Moret here for Mentality. Listen up, gentlemen. You're fighting an unfair battle. Studies show testosterone levels in men have plummeted by 25% in just 2 decades. That's why you're struggling with energy, muscle, and drive. But here's a game changer. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments boost testosterone by 30% on average. Imagine reclaiming the vitality your grandfathers had. Picture turning heads, dominating your career, and feeling unstoppable again. Don't settle for today's normal. Seize the day at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
It's finally here. The ultimate automotive Black Friday event starts now at Cunis. Get ready for door-busting deals that'll blow you away. Come early on Black Friday, November 28th, and score the deal of a lifetime. A $99 doorbuster vehicle. That's right, $99. Or drive off an incredible savings with select vehicles priced at $499 and $999. But the deals don't stop there, because all month long, every Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealership is slashing prices on new vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, along with an unbeatable selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. All makes, all models, all on sale. Trade in your ride and cash in on huge event savings at nearby Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet. The legendary Cunis Black Friday event only happens once a year, and when it's gone, it's gone. Get event updates and see inventory at CunisBlackFriday.com. Prices do not include tax, title, license, registration, and $499 Wisconsin dealer service fee.
Is mud calling a timeout on your ride? A Tsunami Express car wash membership is your winning play. Get unlimited washes, fast lane access, and free vacuums every visit, all for less than $1 a day. With 7 Milwaukee area locations, including the newest spot in New Berlin, keeping your car in prime time condition is a total touchdown. Whether you're tailgating, heading to the stadium, or just cruising around town, make sure you roll up looking like a champ. Become a member today at TsunamiExpress.com. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
Host an unforgettable outing and create special memories with your crew at a Milwaukee Bucks game. Groups of 10 or more can score ticket savings, block seating, and take part in special activities on game days. Showcase your team's talents on center court, score a high five from the pros, and more. There are great options for groups of all sizes. Start planning your ultimate Bucks basketball game day experience today at bucks.com/groups. That's bucks.com/groups.
Win a pair of tickets to see Green Bay host Chicago on December 7th, which includes access to Green Bay's upscale tailgating destination, the Tundra Trio. 3 upscale homes just steps from the stadium, featuring next-level pre- and post-game festivities with gourmet food and premium drinks. Thanks to Dr. Pepper and ESPN Wisconsin. Enter to win now at ESPNWisconsin.com. Wherever you watch the game, nothing hits like the bold signature flavor of Dr. Pepper. Enjoy an ice-cold Dr. Pepper during your next visit to McDonald's. No purchase necessary. Enter by November 23rd.
Selling your home during winter may surprise you. Serious buyers are still out there and often more eager to move.
Homes get strong offers this time of year, and with less competition, your listing can really shine.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. Our team leads with faith, gratitude, and giving back, donating over $200,000 to local causes since 2020.
Tony Wendorf & Associates is ready to get to work for you with our white glove selling experience. Just search online, Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Rutherford County, our crowd is slick and
It's the only way to live if you're going to actually enjoy the life that you have. I mean, quite honestly, you probably don't even know what a life feels like without the pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back. But QC Kinetics is here to give you that life back. Whether it be a hobby or whether it just be enjoying life, they want to give you your life back, and they can do so in a way that doesn't need surgery, pain pills, long recovery, just your body remembering how to feel alive once again. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine, which takes cellular therapies, puts them right into your joint, and gives you the healing, restoration, and relief of pain that you've been looking for. QC Kinetics has helped thousands, tens of thousands of satisfied customers all across the U.S. and many right here in the southeastern Wisconsin area. When I've spoken to them, it's amazing to hear the relief and the joy in their voice because they chose QC Kinetics and they have now a pain-free existence. Your pain-free life is waiting for you on the other side of your free consultation. And that free consultation can be got with a phone call to QC Kinetics today at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
Brian Bulaga joining us before the Homer Hour on Kyle Brust and Nortman. What's going on, Brian?
Not much. How we doing?
I've been listening to a lot of what you've had to say about this offensive line on Wilde and Tausch, and I know you'll discuss it even further with Homer. I mean, the predictability of the offense, Matt wants to run the football 75% of the time on second down, 10 out of 11 times in the last game on first down. It's just not working. And if it's not working and you're not able to pass block, if you were the head coach, how would you get this offense to go with what you've been handed?
Well, I mean, listen, I think they can pass block. I think if there's a strength that is for this offensive line, I think it's pass blocking over run blocking. I think that's something that they've done better than run blocking. Like if you look at the two, right? I mean, I think it's pretty clear if you look at the two, run blocking and pass blocking, they're a better pass blocking group. That's something that I think they've shown up to this point. They excel at better than in the run game. To put them in a better position in the run game, which I think they're gonna have to do. I mean, they have to be able to run the football so we aren't predictable in the pass game, which then puts them in a bad position in the pass game, if that makes sense. Because if you are predictable in the pass game and teams know you're going to throw the football, the linemen are at a big disadvantage if you're gonna drop back and throw it 40 times. It doesn't matter who you are. It's a bad place to be. I've been there a couple times. It's a rough go at it. I think from a run game standpoint, they have to really get back to basics with the group. Day one install type runs. And I get Jacobs loves being out of the gun. He is a gun runner. Like that's what he likes to do out of his comfort zone is being in the gun. And that's where he likes to run from. But I think we got to go back to being an under center, true zone type running team, which is what this offense was truly about. And they've gotten away from it. It is just not something they do. It's just not, they had not done it. And I get they were very successful running from the gun last year because it was something new, right? Like the Packers didn't run much from the gun the year prior with Aaron Jones. Yeah, they did some of it. I'm not saying they never did it. They did it, but it was an under center running team because it still was a heavy stretch zone team with a lot of play action, a lot of keep action that we were all used to seeing from when it first got here. And then Aaron did it, and then Jordan did it with Aaron Jones. And when Jacobs came in, it changed. And because Jacobs is very good out of the gun. But I think you got to go back to being under center and doing what this offensive line, I think,
Brian,
is
so wait,
comfortable
Brian,
doing.
just as a fan here, so you're saying the magical solution is being under center and switching
I'm not saying it's magic. I'm not saying it's magical. It's
but
not
the solution.
like.
But you think that could be the potential solution is under center because, I mean, Josh Jacobs is so good, he'll be able to dominate either way. But you think the offensive line could be better, more consistent, and this offense can get run game going if they're under center more?
I think the under center run game from just an overall standpoint, it is tougher on a defense to read just in general, right? Because from the gun, the defense can read and see and react to the gun run game so much easier. They see everything. Everything is right in front of them. When the quarterback's under center and he's running and having to stretch, there's potential of keeps, there's fakes. They have to read things a lot more than when it's in the gun. They can see everything very clearly. There's no hiding the football from the defense if the quarterback's in the gun, right? It's literally you're handing it right to them. Everyone sees where it's going. There's no mistake about it, right? So the under center run game there's a lot of advantages to it. Jacobs can run any type of scheme, whether that's under center, whether that's gun, whether that's zone, whether that's downhill duo. He could do anything. It's not that. Jacobs is a stud. He can do whatever. I just think they've allowed him to not dictate it, but they've done what's comfortable for him. And I think now, like, this offensive line has struggled run blocking. We got to start kind of going to like what they're comfortable doing so that Jacobs can be